Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good start.
It's that time again.
This is great. Very powerful.
You know what time it is. Started a bit late because we were talking about bowel movements.
No. God.
Yeah, we don't have to
Everything's
get into
moving
it again.
along.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. Matt, give us a recap of what happened last time.
So last time, so glad you asked. What did all happen last time?
We fucking killed it, is what happened.
Shit happened.
Ew. I just looked at
let's
the
see.
Maxi.
I'll end stream right now. I'll just go away.
Yeah, for the best, honestly. Jack, can you start me out? If I have a starting point, I can remember the chain of events. I watched the
Ivanov,
ending.
Drac, and Ares headed to the courtyard, and Amanita Darum, the Druid Academy, shows up and tells them there's an underground passage that they had no idea about that was there whenever this was a fortress town, and it got covered up from an earthquake. And then continue.
Yeah, so they learned that the passage going to this underground stronghold area, which they believe to be the source of the rituals or the headquarters of the mage. Unclear so far. The entryway was sealed off in an earthquake, or it was collapsed in an earthquake, and then during the renovations repairing job, they sealed up the entrance, but Ivanov noticed with the timelines that the repair job took a year to complete, which is enough time to cast a teleportation circle. And then the other group went to
the other group
went to Anae's dorm, right?
Anae's dorm. Yes.
Yeah.
I almost mispronounced her fucking name again. But we're here.
French names. So they found there traces of they found a hollowed out book that had traces of the same magic that they found under Pius's bed, thus linking the two. And that led to the question of, are these two students potentially involved in these disappearances in some manner? And upon leaving, the group met up to go to Jack.
We agreed to show Urias the Animancy crystal, so he looked at the crystal and then he compared it. Right. Sorry, this is just my next things I saw in my notes, and we know it's not conjuration magic, but it is very powerful.
The spell cast on those two was not conjuration.
Right.
That they found the trace of.
We do head to lunch with Urias and get him to talk to Alamir.
That's right, yes. You guys spoke to Alamir over Sending Stone. Urias chatted with him for a bit. You got some information from him. He kind of filled you in on where he was at when he left 4 years ago, who he may have confided in. He gave you a short list of people he was with drunken night where he may have said a few too many blasphemous things.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you guys from there decided to go and speak to the
Malaire.
Abjuration. correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Malaire Cyan, the abjuration professor.
And heroin addict.
Morphine addict.
Fuck. All right, I gotta burn my notes. Sorry.
Yeah, for the best. And not wanting to overload this guy that you know has a problem with addiction, Ivanov went in and spoke to him alone. You guys discuss various things. He gave you a lead on the on Gallinolan disappearing each month for a day or two at a time, and that she was seen wandering out of the city into the wilderness, famously quite inhospitable. And he also gave you the name Yuria Zyrus, who is the Watcher Paladin Academian. And he told you that the arcane eyes that had been following you were her eyes. And upon parting with Malaire, Ivanov returned out to the hallway to find the rest of the group waiting outside. And not long after entering, the rest of the group saw the Renan sisters, Charlotte and Irina, and Archbishop Abram Sabrisa approaching them. And
Quick question I had.
Yes.
Abram Sabrisa. He's the Archbishop. Is he also the Archmage?
Yes.
Okay.
The titles are synonymous here in Arteria.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because the church runs the school.
Yeah,
so
I figured as much.
he fills both slots.
Okay.
And that is where we're picking up with the Archbishop and the Renan sisters approaching. And those three last reference images in Matt D&D chat are them.
I'm ready for them. Let's fight. Let's go.
All right, no.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
What's the fucking Ralph Bakshi? How about the...
Be careful, Frodo.
Ready to step up, father?
Oh, I thought you were saying
that was the animated Lord of the Rings.
I for some reason thought you were going. Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Ooh! Hell yeah! Can we all start making a game plan real quick?
Yeah.
Which one of us is gonna swerve this guy?
When do I start biting?
Not
yet.
Now.
Listen. I can talk to him. I'll be nice.
I'm gonna focus on their reactions and just everything around us.
Cool. Kelvor, make a general insight check as they approach.
Okay. That's a 5 plus 8, so that's a 13.
13. You're able to tell that they aren't walking toward you. Like, they're not looking for you. They were just walking down the hall, and you happen to be there. So they're not, like, looking for you or anything like that.
I'll whisper to Drac, they're off guard.
We can take them. No, I'm just sort of like looking at how tall the guy is, and I'm just like, yeah, I could still take him.
In a fight?
He is very tall.
The fact that you said he was taller than me if I didn't have my horns.
Being half Ozimar, he is standing at around 6'10".
The taller the
So-
tree, the all
Oh,
more
yeah.
better it is to knock that thing down, dog.
And I don't even have an axe. No, no, if they approach, I'll start talking. But other than that, yeah, just kind of keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on them.
Kelfor, you do also note that as they sort of round the corner and see you guys standing in the hall, Charlotte, the elder sister, leans over and covers her mouth and whispers something to Sabrisa.
Yeah, I fucking figured they would start doing that shit.
Oh, they're
Oh wait, did I give it away that I could read lips? Damn it!
No.
Fuck.
I'm gonna say you didn't, but I know why they know. Because we got rid of the fucking eyeballs.
Oh, we could have just saw. 'Em.
yeah.
They're the ones that prompted us to be spied on.
True, fair. Whenever I see that whisper, I'll just do this real quick. Kelfer will just go.
I would like to lean over to Kelfor and cover my mouth and just go.
What are you doing?
Fucking
And he's gonna start.
What'd she say now? Nothing. She just licked
No,
my
you-
ear.
Yeah,
I'm glad you knew the
Kelper
reference I was going.
Yeah, Kelper goes, "Ha!" because you licked his ear.
No. What did he say this time? Nothing. He just licked my ear.
That's the taste of a liar.
It's not wrong.
So, the three of them approach, and I would say no roll required. You guys see that, unlike earlier, one can assume because they're traveling with the Archbishop, both of the Renan sisters are armed. Irina has her staff, and Charlotte has her maul.
Do we still have our weapons?
They never took them.
Oh yeah.
Kimmy starts to reach her hand into Hopper, hearing Kelper. Do we have our
They-
weapons?
At the gate, they just had to, or at the dock, they just had to confirm your weapons, essentially.
But they never looked inside Hopper, right?
No.
They don't know.
He's just a familiar.
They don't know we have thermite.
Most familiars are not bags of holding.
Yeah. Reasonable assumption that they probably would not have looked at the frog with any sort of
Hopper's
suspicion.
tongue slaps across his eye, and he goes, "I'm built different."
But you see the three of them walk up, and the Renan sisters both sort of take a step in front of, sort of like going to take point as they see you guys. And he just lays a hand on Charlotte's shoulder and steps forward. And the three of them approach all of you. And
This is while Ivanov is in the room, correct?
yes, Ivanov is still talking to Malaire concurrently.
I came out as Abram was talking to.
As you guys were talking.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Which gives me some time to look at something real quick.
But the Archbishop approaches, hands folded behind his back, and says, "Oh, you must be the adventurers that come from the Slayers Guild. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. We appreciate your help in the investigation. And I extend my sincerest apologies for not meeting you prior to this moment.
Pleasure's all ours. Happy to
I've
help.
crawled up on Drax's shoulders.
Don't mind us. The investigation is still going as planned. Only a few hiccups as I look at the sisters.
Oh, so?
Just some snags that we've run into, but questions that will soon be answered, I'm assuming. So, yeah, as soon as we do have something, we can bring it to you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that our olive branch to Mr. Albridge is sprouting. Hey. Just do be sure to report any findings to Father Messier.
I was actually wondering. It's kind of weird to me. We just had another student disappear, right? Did you get that information?
Yes, I was informed as soon as it was confirmed she was missing, yes.
Did you guys send out any search parties or anything like that?
Yes, we're currently searching for her. Miss Nolan is out speaking to her parents at the moment. I believe she will be back soon. And in the meantime, we have search parties all around the campus and Holy Ground searching for her, any signs of her.
Out of character, Matt, did we see any of those search parties when we were looking around and stuff?
I didn't bring them up, but I would say, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Well, one thing that would maybe help out our investigation is just letting us know what you guys have searched, so maybe we can take point other places.
Certainly. For particular details, you would certainly have to speak to Father Messier, but Charlotte. Yes, Father? Yes. You're involved closely with the investigation. Do you happen to know what's been searched already? Yes. We've been focusing our efforts today around places that students frequent. We're familiar with many locations that students go to whilst truant, and we'll expand the search from there. Sweep the entire campus, the entire church grounds, then the town and the wilderness.
Okay. Very good to know. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Charlotte. If I may, you said you were making progress. Any leads that I should be aware of? Any questions I may answer?
To be completely honest with you, some of these snags that we've been running into, well, that's just the thing. We don't have a extremely solid lead just yet. But we do think it has something to do with teleportation circles.
I see. And he motions to Father Urius. He says, that explains why I couldn't find you in your office earlier. Astute to find the master of the circles.
What a fucking sick title. Master of the Circles.
It's very like, I'm the master of the circles.
It honestly sounds cool coming out of his voice.
He's He's the leader of the group of the Circle of Masters too. Yeah.
See, I'm what they call the master of the circles.
Maybe you heard of me.
Maybe you've heard of me.
I'm
Maybe
master
you've
of
heard of me.
the circle.
Ever heard of this, princess?
I'm Master Princess. You're making Master of the Circles angry.
Don't make me go around in circles and circles and circles.
Don't make me get the circles, Princess.
Talk about the cold shoulder.
Must I call the circle of the masters kitten?
I forgot about Kitten. Kitten's funny.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Is he
fuck.
gone?
That's
Anyways. Yeah. That's about all we know, kitten.
Shut up. No, strike that from the record. I will edit that out.
No.
Hit the archbishop with a pet name. Damn.
Princess.
Honestly, if Drac
Our
ever
investigation's going about as well as yours, Pookie.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Honestly,
Pookie.
if I ever heard
You have any
Arch-
information for us, sugar tits?
if I ever heard the Archbishop drop Poogie, I'd be like, we can trust this fucking dude. He sounds
Guys,
Never.
yeah.
Everyone
Um,
hold back. We can
honestly.
trust him.
Guys.
Daddy?
Never.
Guys, the
Daddy.
second Pookie just hit. Dude.
God.
Second Pookie hit the investigation.
That's actually what Charlotte whispered in Sagreese's ear earlier.
Did you hear about?
Who
Did you hear about
have
the
to?
towers? No. What happened? Oh man.
God, now I'm just thinking of a bard that only does vicious mockery, but it's cringe. It's everything just cringe.
Aya has vicious mockery and
That's Aya's whole character.
yeah. Like she's borderline brain
Cringe.
rot. Yeah, borderline brain rot shit.
I'm
so,
borderline
uh,
skibbity toilet. But
All right, somebody mute Adam.
Somebody kill that guy.
too far. Yeah, no, Father Urius, he's been a very good help, and yeah, we're just trying to do what we can with the information that we do have.
Emmy.
I imagine
Emmy's
he would
like-
be quite the boon. He and I have been friends for many decades now.
Oh god, I wish.
At us.
I wish I was
at-
fucking out here right now. I have a plan
As
for when
a-
I walk out, and you
as-
saying that really made me want to just be there. God damn it.
As we start talking about our favorite guy, and he's like, I love him. Just stares.
Oh,
I love him. He's best.
It's been very helpful.
Yes, I would say I love him too. With a bond of phileo is quite strong.
Emmy's hissing inside her own head. It's just
Internal
She's-
hissing.
yeah. She's like, ah.
so
Um,
if it's not too much to pry, were you guys needing anything down this way?
Oh, we were just heading to the main hall to assist in the search where we can, and we happened to see our honored guests. So I thought I would stop by and introduce myself.
Well, you know, one thing that might help with the search is maybe those invisible eyes we've been seeing around.
Do you say that?
Yeah, those would help.
Do you
Emmy-
actually
Emmy-
say that?
Yeah, Emmy would chime in
this
if help
is-
I will
actually
back
hears
you
that.
up.
This
I will
is-
Yes.
back you up if
I-
you do.
Yeah.
I
Do you
do.
say it? All right.
Hey, Kelfor, do you want me to help you with this decision?
Hmm.
I was gonna bring it up if you weren't.
I was waiting
Yeah.
for the. I brought up the search so I could bring up the eyes. Because I'm letting you know right now. Stop fucking looking at us. We're helping the search. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Kelper, make an insight check.
Kelper.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Could anyone give me advantage, please?
I'll give you advantage as I'm just. I'll help you.
If that's allowed. If that's allowed.
I'll give you
I mean,
if I can.
Emmy
help.
would also be like, that would help a lot. Putting them to use.
Do I get advantage, Matt? It's up to you. It's okay if not.
He's
you were
got
ballsy
2
enough to ask the
helpers.
question. I'll give it to you.
It was an 8, then it went to a 19, baby. 27.
19,
Yeah.
That's shake and bake.
Shit,
we do.
don't.
Yeah,
Don't shake it,
what we
baby.
do, baby.
All right, that's one of the words. All right, I'm adding it to the list. That's one of the words that's banned from Witchlight. No shake and bake. No shake. You get a fake curse if you say shake and bake.
What
That
about
is
fake
one of the
bacon?
most reliable plans.
What about bacon
Friends
shake
Mayhem
though?
has.
No. Yep.
All right.
Fakers. All right.
All right.
What
Yeah.
does Kelfor read on this piece of shit's face?
So, as you ask that, your eyes dart between the three of them. You see Irina unmoved.
Mm-hmm.
You see Charlotte.
I love to imagine Irina got a nat 20 and Charlotte got a nat 1.
Irina
Yeah.
did get a nat 20.
Yeah, that
All right.
Charlotte got a 7.
Close enough.
Charlotte pisses her fans.
And she has a pretty good deception.
Doesn't beat a low score.
But not 27 good, not plus 20. Kelfort, you see Charlotte staring daggers, or I guess dagger, at you. She only has one eye.
Oh.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, because we dispelled the other one.
Like shit,
No,
no reaction.
She walks up. She's like, "Oh man, my fucking eye hurts so much." Shit.
No, it's covered by a steel eye patch. It's an old wound. You can presume she got it in the war.
Hmm.
Oh, princess, that's not very gay of you.
The Archbishop,
Oh,
you
please tell me
see,
good
he is also straight-faced, but you catch the slightest eyebrow raise. And
As in because he like didn't know eyebrow raise? Is that what that means?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
I don't know if Kelfor got high enough to infer that.
you beat his check. So, it is certainly not a did not know or doesn't know what you're talking about. It is more on, oh, interesting.
It's like, oh, we're doing this.
Less of a surprise of not knowing and more of a surprise of being like, how did you see that?
Okay.
Princess, how did you see the eyeballs?
Because I need to make it very clear, Arcane Eye is invisible.
But there's always a but.
Unless you're
But
great
Kelpo
like
beat a
we
DC 30 perception check,
Grain of sand.
which
Unless
is
you're
the highest
fucking
DC in the game.
Unless you're a fucking gamer.
So,
Well, gaming.
Look,
you clocked
if
it.
EXU Calamity can do it, so can we, baby!
100%.
All I'm gonna say is if Kelfor played Rainbow Six Siege, he would do amazing because he would just see the pixel happen and just immediately shoot.
1 pixel of a foot.
Yeah, 1 pixel a foot, dead.
No, Kelfor's like
You really
hearing
are a cat.
footsteps on the other side of house and pre-firing through a wall and getting a headshot.
I feel like he'd be better at Call of Duty, honestly, just rushing through every room. Just
Oh, he would be a rusher. Yeah.
If
He's a
Tabaxi,
breach.
if
in
Tabaxi
Siege.
were fully evolved from regular cats, you are basically the apex of their site.
100%. Okay, and I'm guessing there's a long silence after this whole thing.
Yeah. What was the wording of the question? you ask?
If you want to help out with the investigation so much, maybe you should use those invisible eyes. Or arcane eyes.
Yeah, those eyes would be helpful.
Cocks an eyebrow.
Right? Emmy would say, "You could do that, right?"
And basically, you kind of having the unmoving face, he knows you saw through him. Says, well, that is the purpose of the search party, isn't it?
It is, but you said you were going to assist, so I thought you guys might use enough resources for a student.
Oh, I assure you, more than one person in the church knows how to cast out arcane eye. We have them scouting at the moment. In fact, we're doing a preliminary search of the wilds outside of town with using arcane eyes and familiars at the moment.
Yes, we are the wilds that come from outside of town. Yeah. I take a moment and just kind of letting all of these words transpire, looking over at Charlotte with how angry she is. And then kind of look back over at the Archbishop. Yeah. I think you know about as much as we do at this point in the investigation.
Well, I would say I'm quite behind on things, but investigation is not my strong suit. And he looks over to Charlotte, who finally breaks eye contact with Kelfor.
Oh, by the entire time, Kelfor's been doing this look the entire time, like...
He says, I was not aware, however, that we had eyes watching our guests.
Yeah, it's not very welcoming. I kind of feel like we're not being trusted for some reason.
Charlotte, you are a group of outsiders. We have to be sure that you are conducting the investigation properly. After all, your employer does not have the cleanest name, shall we say.
But you're still filling in his bank statements. It's because you know we will get the job done. I think that is confirmation enough.
Sabrisa speaks up and he says, indeed, I would not have contracted you had we not had faith in your skills. However, in calling for outside aid, you must understand that we need to be sure that information is being communicated both ways. And I understand that since meeting him on the dock, you've not spoken to the head of the investigation once in your 2 days here.
No, the reason why not is because being the guest, we thought that investigation is like one of the actual like militia or police people, right? Not part of the.
No, it's Messire.
It's Messire.
It's Messire.
Messire is leading the investigation.
Were we told to go speak with him?
You were told to. Not him exactly, but to report any findings to members of the investigation.
Gotcha.
So that,
Simply, we've
could have
had
a
no
back and forth.
findings.
The only thing we've ever ran into is just theories here and there, and having eyes always watching over us kind of gives us a little bit of hesitancy to do that in the first place.
Because after all, trust does go both ways. And being that we don't have anything to give, but are still in the process of being, how would you say it? Fielded, inspected. Listen, I understand we're outsiders. We aren't doing everything perfectly. But from the looks of it, no one here is. So I think a little bit of grace is needed. You, of all people, should know that, Archbishop.
Our Lady
I
would
think
also
that's-
hold that same umbrance.
Emmy slides down from Drac. You know, she's got her vestment sash.
Yes. Indeed. And he glances to Charlotte and he says, and as a show of trust, I think that you will not have to worry about spying for the remainder of your investigation. However, trust does go both ways. So I trust that any findings you make will be passed on to us.
And I don't like to speculate or anything because, as a group of adventurers, we have been through a lot and have some insight in some things. If one of the people we think might be behind this is part of the church, who should we direct that to immediately?
Well, if it pertains to the investigation, I would say Father Messier, but if it is to be held in confidence, you could certainly pass that along to me.
All right.
That'd be very good to hear.
Ever wanted Ivanov to be part of the conversation more.
I mean, make no mistake, we will get the information to you or Father Messier, one way or the other. And I think we're both in agreement.
If we want to get information to you and not be road stopped by someone, how is the best way to contact you and actually get to you?
And he'll wave his hand, and you see brilliant gold arcane sigil form.
Ooh.
He says, yeah. Your permits to the city have been upgraded. You will have free access to the Bishop's Hall for the rest of your stay.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Should you have anything
Thank you,
on to me,
Bishop.
that is typically where you will find me.
Moss, you want to hold on to that?
Well, it's on all.
It was
I was like, I think it's
all
just
of
magically.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
Matt, I have a out of character question. Is there a greeting that holy men or people of Byra say, like, obviously Byra be with you? Yeah, something like that. That'd be sick.
That's me and my friends.
Oh, damn.
My bad. I thought that was everyone.
You do a
Funny
little
enough.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, shank the ankle, little tickle in the in between, something like that.
Oh no.
A single pat.
Yeah.
Swapping of tootsies.
Shut up.
Anyways,
like toes going.
Yes.
Yep. Intersecting and intermingling toes, and then wiggling.
There's only one canonically in real life that can do that.
In terms of greetings, not necessarily. if you have one, you are welcome to offer it.
Yeah, I just assumed like I don't want to go full Catholicism and be like, Byra be with you, and with you she shall be. Like I went on.
I was thinking, may the snow fall upon you gracefully.
Byra's blessings upon you.
Ooh, that one's good.
I
May the
like
snow
that.
fall. I like may the snow fall in your favor. I think that's good.
That's also really good.
Workshop it. Send it.
Yeah, Emmy does a bow and she says,
Yeah,
"The snow fall."
I would say there are a few greetings, less so, but farewells certainly. There's a list you can pull from.
May the frost fall over your warm heart. I don't know.
No, you don't want to say that.
May your fire go out.
May the fucking flogs be bouncing, brother.
Actually,
that's the god of chaos.
It would, for Byro, it would typically be more of the opposite of may your hearth keep you warm, or something to that effect.
May the cold embrace you.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
May your final moments
May
be
you
filled with
embrace the
cold
cold.
and grace.
May you find a nice weather-topped spot to bleed out at.
If you want to go Sheila from Final Fantasy, may the diamond dust guide your way.
All right.
I would say a lot of the spitballs are more for like you're seeing someone off to war, but
I think
all I could think of was
came up with is pretty good for a farewell.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's several you could go with, you know.
The only one I could think of was your death be peaceful, but that is a war, not a goodbye.
Certainly a war.
Not a casual see you tomorrow.
Have a good death.
Have a good death.
May your end be as gentle as the snow falls. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I could.
Have a good death has a real good luck storming the castle.
Yeah.
It'll work. It'll take a miracle.
Other sister that says that.
Something of even just may you walk in the fur, maybe stuff like that. Like
May
there's
you walk
plenty
in
you could fur. FIR.
Yeah, fur.
Oh, it was like FUR fur? Like
no.
what?
You know.
No.
FIR fur makes more sense.
Yeah. Yeah, there's several. You can.
Yeah, we'll mull it over.
You can
especially after this. Yeah.
But he says, if you are suspecting someone within the church or within the academy, there is certainly information that I would like to have even in confidence. That is a difficult matter, of course, to speak freely about.
We will let you know.
It's nice to actually be on the same footing, working together now. Thank you.
I'll wait for Emmy to do her greeting, but after that, I will extend my hand out for a handshake.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes.
He says, but before we part, as Archbishop, are there any questions about the town or the college, the church, the investigation that you could gain knowledge of from myself?
If you have possibly any information on what Arteria's history is and what it used to be, that would be nice. Kelfor's trying to. This is out of character. Kelfor's just pretty much trying to get an old map of what the fucking thing looked like. So like, just because I want to make sure they're not hiding anywhere specific. Any old maps of just what artillery used to be, something like that. I think that would be very helpful.
Yes, yes, that could certainly be arranged. I believe Academian Goddard would have old documents of the sort. Of course, I could talk your ear off about the history of our fine city, but I think we both have more pressing matters than a discussion of the past.
Perhaps another
maybe-
time on that.
Goddard is
Perhaps
not a
another
familiar
time.
name.
That's
It
the
is. He's the
scribe.
scribe academician. Yeah.
Are there
Cyrus.
any?
Am I fucking blind? I am!
Cyrus Goddard.
Are there any old blueprints of the facilities at all? The school, the church.
Certainly, I would say those would be kept.
Sorry, cathedral. My bad.
It serves many purposes. If you wanted old diagrams, maps, blueprints, that would all be held in our archives, also held with Mr. Goddard.
Gotcha. All right.
And with this somewhat relaxed tension,
I think everyone handled
is
it pretty well.
I'm sorry, I had to break something because I'm just gonna be a paranoid fuck for the rest of the session.
No,
if not,
I think that was the right move.
No, I think you got some good information out of that.
As soon as Emmy did her little greeting, she has walked away. She has the me type of autism where she's like, I have said goodbye, and now I do not have to be here anymore.
very well.
Yeah, she is with her little fat duck feet. She's just walking away.
Blop, blop,
All right.
blop.
Yeah.
Whenever Charlotte walks by, I'm just whenever it's behind their back, I'm just going to go.
Well,
you guys haven't parted just yet.
yeah. Okay. I was gonna say
In front of her face, I guess.
But as this tension is steadily being relieved, it is interrupted by the door between you two opening and Ivanov stepping out.
I was about to say, how close are they to that door?
They're like
And
on
another
either
thing.
side of the door, 5 feet on either side, I would say.
Well, not at the. I meant like away from the entrance to like the room. Are they like right up against the windows to the classroom essentially?
There are no windows in
Okay.
the classroom.
Well,
outside.
okay, cool. Either way, so I walk out. I see the Archbishop now confronting my group without me present. And I would also like to immediately roll insight first of all.
Go for it.
But we're not allowed to talk to people outside of you.
What?
Man.
18.
Nice.
18. Are you looking at anyone in particular, or like just getting the vibe of the room?
Mostly the vibe of the room, but I am kind of focusing on Archbishop. I already know the sisters want us dead. The Archbishop I haven't seen in several years.
Yeah. Even when you were a student, it was a blue moon when he went down to the academy. Although, hasn't aged much since you saw him last.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised.
You can tell there is still static in the air, but it is not electricity
Okay, cool.
anymore.
I do
Um,
just sound like it. Yeah, I've figured that would happen if I had to step away from them without being the mediator.
We're just holding Drag back, and he's barking so. "Arr, arr!"
You can't find the child.
Funny enough, not this situation.
Yeah,
Holding back.
is there anything that I can just kind of gauge about Abram?
From Abram, you can tell that he is keeping the sisters quiet, for one. And
Yeah.
on top of that is keeping his hand close to his chest still.
Like
in a this or in a this
or metaphor.
Metaphor.
That's what
Metaphorically.
Okay. He's keeping a lot of things
100%.
silent. Cool. Second plan of action. I am going to subtle spell detect thoughts. And
Make the roll.
they will not know that I am detecting their thoughts. That is only if I probe deeper.
Yeah, right. So you're just doing surface level thoughts.
Fuck yeah!
Yep.
I want to
Okay.
eat some chicken curry later on today. That's the most outer thoughts. That's what he's
Why
thinking.
you
right now.
sound like
It
a
is-
robot?
So that's a wisdom
That's his
save?
thoughts.
Is it a wisdom save?
It's
let
subtle.
me bring it up.
Well,
I
No,
believe
even if it's
there's
subtle,
no,
they
there
can
is,
make
only if you probe deeper, right?
So, for sense thoughts, you sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of yourself that belong to creatures. Oh, wait, this is just for telepathic people. Read thoughts. Target one creature you can see within 30 feet of yourself, or one creature within 30 feet of yourself that you detected this sense thoughts option on. You learn what is most on the target's mind right now. If the target doesn't know any languages and telepathic, you'll learn nothing. If I were to probe deeper, I would have to take an action, and then they would wisdom save.
Gotcha.
Right.
And
Yeah,
if they were to pass or fail, they would know I'm reading their thoughts. But I am not going to probe deeper.
Bet.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck, guys, they're on us!
And I'll say it up top. I am going to shift between all three of them.
Gotcha. Sabrisa, you read I think on the surface his thoughts would be pretty genuine of what would a schematic of the school do to aid in the investigation? I would say is what's on his mind.
That actually gives me some pretty good information.
We're doing a heist. Maybe that's why we need the schematic.
Irina thinks they're looking for schematics, so clearly they have leads and have just lied to us. Charlotte
I have a feeling what this one is.
I fucking hate this cat.
Cat knows
Charlotte is thinking. I'll need to speak to Messire about this. And I should get Yuria in that talk too. I would say are the surface thoughts.
Copy.
You said that was Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte.
Can you repeat those again for me? I am so sorry.
Thank you for being the writer.
So Sabrisa is wondering what schematics of the school would have to do with the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Irina has seen the contradiction in your statements of we have no information, followed immediately by where can we get schematics by the school? They are lying to us. They are hiding something from us.
Technically not a lie, because maybe we're just trying to find out where the hidden places are on this.
I would love to have that conversation.
We only have circumstantial evidence. We got nothing concrete enough to be like, oh yeah, this.
See, yeah, that would be my point exactly. It's like it is all hearsay.
I think all of you can tell, at the very least, the sisters are just as, if not more, suspicious of you guys as you are of them. So they are looking. She is looking for holes in your argument that can basically answer
her own perspective on it.
Can basically give her a reason to keep two eyes on you.
I feel like we could tell her, oh yeah, we figured it out, it's this person. She'd be like, no, they're hiding.
Still suspicious, yeah. No, I think if she ever did have the guts to bring it up with us, it'd just be a matter of then why didn't she tell us about the eyes? I don't know. We could go back and forth, but that's not productive.
To be fair. Not good espionage tactics to be like, hey, by the way, we're spying on you.
We're spying on you. Why aren't you being honest with us?
Irina is the younger one, right?
Charlotte
Irina is the younger one with the staff. Charlotte is the older one with the maul and the eye patch. Charlotte is thinking, I need to talk to Messire, and I should get Yuria in on that conversation as well.
Yeah, that was the Watcher Paladin.
Yeah.
Cool. I know if you share that information with us, I have an idea.
Oh, I will. Once they leave, make no doubt. That's the first thing I tell y'all.
But Ivanov, you walk out
as soon as
silently, read the room, look at the three of them.
As soon as I walk out, do all the detect thoughts. As soon as I get all three of their surface level thoughts, immediately drop detect thoughts.
Okay.
And I will say, oh, Archbishop, quite lovely to see you.
Says, don't tell me.
I know it's been a while.
Ivanov.
Yes.
Carlson.
Yes, it is.
You're Cassandra's son. Yes.
I sadly have not had time to go speak with her since the investigation started, but
I do hope you'll get time for that. And I apologize for taking up so much of your time with this investigation.
Not a worry at all, Archbishop. I will find time for it. It will likely have to be later in the night when the school is closed down. That is all good.
Of course.
I see you've met my dear friends, our adventuring party from the Slayers Guild.
Yes, I was just introducing myself to them, and we were sharing information. Oh, and he'll cast a spell real quick. It's the same spell to give you permission to enter the bishop's quarters.
Gotcha. Oh, very much appreciated. And yes,
Of
I
course.
think probably tonight will call for us to see any leads we did find. And I think probably a conversation with, I keep forgetting his fucking name.
Malaire.
Yeah, Masir.
Masir.
Monsieur.
Yeah, Father
Uh,
Monsieur.
I think.
By the way, oh, go ahead, go.
I was gonna say, I think it'll be worth our time to talk to Monsieur soon. Quite frankly, our biggest hurdle right now has just been finding anything solid and concrete.
Yes, as I was discussing with your friends, our investigation is going much the same of finding concrete evidence. Whomever is behind these disappearances is quite adept at covering that trail.
Yes, that honestly seems to all roads point to whoever is behind all this is very potent with abjurative magic, but it's mostly all we've been able to really see at the moment. Because every time we think we find something, there seems to be at least wards placed up, seemingly hiding something from what would a normal investigator's eyes and arcane senses be.
Might I ask where these wards are? I haven't sensed any.
I'm gonna make a quick roll real quick, because I don't actually think it'll
Sure.
be too much of a harm to actually tell them we can sense something under the school.
Okay.
Where are the wards? 300 feet. 300 feet below the earth.
Below us. You know anything about that?
Let's see. Yeah.
All is he gonna say is just like, damn, gig's up.
Damn, girls kill him.
I think Ivanoth would at least say, well, one of the biggest strands of just a, I guess, outside aura from the rest of the school. We had heard word that there was repairs being done toward the foundation of the school when an earthquake happened about a year ago.
Yes.
And wouldn't be the first time a mage is hidden from us, directly beneath our feet, I'll say that. I decided to try maybe teleporting underground, and by my calculations, it felt somewhere right around 300 feet, as I tried at least 4 times. And on the last attempt, instead of just not succeeding, something was pushing me out.
Can I do an insight check on these guys the moment
go for it.
Ivanov gives all of this? Because I am like dead eyeing all of them. Holy shit!
Nat 1! That's a 20.
Okay.
At first I was like, that's a lot of dice, man. I don't know what you roll.
Well, that's a lot of dice. What the fuck do you have so many dice for?
Okay. Kelfor, you see the Archbishop deep in thought. And by your reading, looking at the way his eyes are moving, it seems like he is trying to recall information.
Okay. I am looking at the sisters as well, though, because I don't trust those fuckers one bit.
You clock Irina and Charlotte glance at each other, and by your reading,
Mm-hmm.
it is we need to investigate this.
Mm.
Okay.
And you also get a little sort of smug half smile from Irina. And it's not like sinister.
Yeah.
It's a it's like a prosecutor getting
Confirmation or something.
effectively getting
She got the argument she was looking for earlier.
yeah,
Oh,
she
so you do have something.
yeah, exactly. She's like, oh, confirmation confirmed. They are hiding information from us. And
Not a lot of information. That's really it. Like,
it's pretty big information though.
But it's nothing we can't really display.
Right.
Also,
Listen.
we're not sure if it was known to them. So I'm giving more of a read of did they know about it, which
Coming
they
from the
didn't.
people that were like divining us, if they, sorry, I'm gonna let you guys talk.
No, you go, King.
No, Drac. If Drac starts talking, it's not gonna be good.
We're having combat.
If Ivanov is relaying this to us, but yeah.
Oh, piss, girl.
Ivanov has not yet messaged you guys the information of his detect thoughts.
I
But
think
No,
Kelfor,
not.
you are with a nat 20 able to sort of read Irina's thoughts of she is a prosecutor and she just got the defendant to basically put themselves at the scene of the crime.
Yep.
Haha. Funny, we haven't been there.
Like
But
for her it's a gotcha moment. It's a Perry Mason moment.
It's a hold it.
she must really
Objection.
suck as a prosecutor because it really
yeah,
isn't. Like,
I just feel
It
like
is in, like,
all she's doing is
Too bad
reaching.
she can't fucking
She-
read.
yeah.
From
Well,
what
I mean-
I've heard, yeah.
Kelfor, I would say definitely you could tell. And Ivanov from reading his thoughts and
I think
how,
she
like,
just wants to
passive
get
insight
us.
for a lot of you. The sisters are kind of like not necessarily like out to get you, but they
But kind of out to get you.
They're making us
kind
the
of out to get
boogeyman.
you.
They're
They're
making
waiting
us
for-
the
yeah.
boogeyman in
They're
their
waiting
head.
for a slip up.
Yeah, and
The-
then the moment we slip up, they have validation to take us out.
Honestly,
They're
good
the
thing we weren't here when everyone else went missing. They probably try to blame it on us. Like,
They're
If
probably
they
gonna.
tried- If they tried to do that, we have literal a fucking mountain worth of testimonials.
God, I would just sort of, I would just be like, oh yeah, well, what if you guys are so great? I mean, like, you guys were here during both of them as well. And you've got these arcane eyes that clearly watch us all this time. But can't keep an
Sure,
eye on
you
your
guys don't
students.
know what Malaire told to Ivanov yet.
Again,
Too,
we don't know anything.
about
Yeah,
who the arcane eyes are
Mhm.
coming from.
We'll get to
Just
Uh,
eat it.
but um but yeah, like Ivanov and Kelfor for sure with their roles, but the rest of you can kind of tell. The sisters are both suspicious for sure, and like toward you guys, and almost certainly paranoid.
Welcome to the game.
And also the the sort of mindset of cops on an investigation when the FBI gets involved.
Mhm.
They're like, what are these guys doing here? We can do this ourselves.
And that's why
Yeah,
8 people
I
are
got-
missing. Confirmed missing.
And also,
Yeah,
It's
I-
true,
I've
we
not,
can do it
Ivanov,
ourselves.
you would know this because you're the same age as Irina, a year younger than Charlotte. Their paths, and also the sheet that the note that Johan gave you. Irina is a war cleric, and Charlotte is a conquest paladin.
Yeah.
We can't even
They
trust
are
you to
They're
dress
kind of
yourself.
inflammatory by nature. And
they are battlefield commanders, and they are looking for information on the enemy right now.
We can't even trust those two to dress themselves, so I don't have to
They're
listen
both
to
dressed
what
very
Evan is
nicely, actually.
I was like, they're slaying. What are you talking about?
God
argue.
damn it, Moss.
Do you see Irina? Look at her.
Moss, you're supposed to be on my side, cunt.
I'm
It's
That
so
time
cunty
to-
sorry.
Koga?
I'd argue only one of them is slaying. The other
I'm
one needs,
arguing
the
none
other
of
one
them
needs
are
to step
slaying.
up their game.
You know what makes you look? You know what makes you look stupid as hell? Racism. So I think they're both. I think they're both ugly.
To be
Very
fair,
true.
you
gonna
guys didn't
defend
really read
racist,
them.
Matt?
No, but Masir for sure racist.
Oh yeah.
You're not sure about these two.
Yeah,
You're gonna tell me that they wouldn't treat us a little bit nicer if we were all human, though?
It's
Be a
very
little
possible.
bit less suspicious.
And I
Telling
think
me the only reason that they don't like me is because I'm not a because I'm a freaky little bug girl. I'm a freaky little
I
bug
think
baby.
the fact that a species pretty much exclusive to Shenwu is among your party is
Oh yeah, that's fair actually.
definitely adding to the like enemy among them kind of thing.
Moss that's not even Moss's fault. We're related. She just has a recessive dweeb.
Like the
That's a
Patriot
dream.
Act in their heads is pinging right now.
Yeah, I know. You keep being like, oh, after the war, and I just keep being like, ooh. Ooh.
Ah,
They
shit.
don't belong there. They just have a
you have the
recessive
downside
dweeb.
of being from the place that they fought against in the place where the most casualties per capita in a city were experienced because were on the front line of the war.
So this is like Stalingrad kind of level. Damn.
Yeah. Moss, you traveled around Lind a lot. Most people are not like this.
Nah.
Like you just happen to be in an echo chamber of a city who experienced
like-
a lot of casualties and trauma.
I'm gonna type because I don't think I can say it out loud.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I do divulge that to Sabrisa.
Yeah. Let me. Okay.
All this time that you guys are doing this espionage and objection, Emmy has found a window and is like
Damn.
laying. Yeah, Emmy's like laying like a cat in the window with Hopper.
Emmy, make a perception check.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you fail, you're sunburned.
I don't know about that.
Matt,
I think
you
that'd be a
should-
constitution check.
Matt, did you read General?
Hold on, my flicking.
Pretty much, yeah. I wouldn't say that soon, but definitely in the between that year and 04.
Did you say? Did you say perception or insight? Because
Perception.
God fucking damn it. +4 plus. Oh, that's not as. This is 17.
17. You catch a guy walking past, and just from your like mental map of the school that you're forming, it's like there are no doors near here. You see a guy, human, shoulder length hair, a little shock of gray, walking by, and he's lighting up a cigarette as he's walking past you, a good 30 feet away, 30, 40 feet.
So he came from somewhere with no door.
Yeah.
A window?
Teleportation circle.
There are plenty of windows.
He did walk opposite direction of me when we left.
Yeah, he was going to walk out with you. He saw you open the door. He saw the Archbishop, and he said, "I'm going to go out the window." But only you know that.
I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't narking on my boy.
How the hell did you get? And he's like, Emmy has a backrooms moment, and she's like, "What the hell?"
Kind of, yeah. But
He just fucking phased through the wall. He's like, "Damn, they don't make them like this where I come from. You can fucking." There's a man smoking a cigarette that phased through the wall, and Emmy's like,
yeah, and he's walking from the direction that your party is in, going toward like the front of the school.
but he's not walking towards them, right? He's walking away.
No, he's walking away from them.
Oh, good call. Don't go that way.
But to the group, Sabrisa says, yes, there was an underground passage. It was a refuge from the days it was a fort, but that caved in during the earthquake last year that you mentioned, and has been sealed since. I don't see how that would be applicable here.
To be upfront with you, the biggest reason we wanted to head in that direction, one of the missing people, Mr. Christoph. Yeah, Christoph Falk. He was one of the few that worked on it, and then apparently by the time the repairs got done, it disappeared. And
yes, it was out of use, and we are in a time of peace, and it was quite in a state of wear, so we just decided to seal it off, close it down, reinforce so that we could avoid a potential collapse again.
We had figured as much, but with a lot of our investigations, we tried to investigate the areas that people were last seen, and that was one of our few leads. And I took a shot in the dark, knowing that there was at least a pit where that main seal was on the top of the floor, and something felt different in there, and that is when I tried teleporting in, obviously to no avail.
Yeah. Yes, I see. Fascinating. Sisters, if you could pass this information along to Father Messier, unless a lot of you will be seeing him today.
I'm pretty sure we might even be able to make time to see Monsieur.
Honestly, probably right now after our conversation, looking directly at the sisters.
I don't suppose it would hurt to go talk to him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
our cleric is actually on the way.
Yeah, she's already said her goodbyes.
She walked away before I could give her a proper farewell, but she...
She's an eager beaver.
She had quite the aura about her.
That's autism, Emmy thinks, and walks away. I got
That's
that.
my autistic aura.
Other than the obvious, how do you mean?
It's both. Other than the autism, you mean the magic, yes?
Honestly, I would have actually put it that way.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
No,
Please.
I don't redact. Go on.
Repeat, say it one more time for the rest of the
both,
stream.
both me and Drac are just like, aside.
Other than the obvious, how do you mean?
He kind of cocks an eyebrow. This guy for sure does not believe in or know about autism.
For 1,000,000%.
Moss thinks they mean the smell. Smell, right? She smells like pennies.
I would have liked to have spoken with her a bit. She... It was a passing thought. But...
Does anybody have the magic to just... Is Emmy holding on to the brick of returning?
Well, I just take a moment and I'm like, well, hold on. Everything's been dark and dreary, what we have been talking about. Anime!
She's doing the cry run where her arms are going behind her and she's running really fast. She thinks she's in trouble.
The Archbishop wanted to say his farewells to you.
So sorry. So sorry. Yes,
The bathrooms are not that way. The bathrooms weren't that way. I'm sorry. I got too confident.
yes, the closest ones are back this way, but...
yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Since...
Or she would say, yes, father, sorry, father, and bow.
He, for the first time in your discussions, takes a step forward. Not that close.
God damn!
And he waves his hand, and you see a sigil form, one that Emmy would be familiar with. He's casting Divine Sense on you.
Ooh.
I thought so.
She's eat up with the tism. God. Okay.
He is... You... Where are you from?
Emmy does like
I will message Emmy. I think you could say.
Oh no, Emmy's trying to find like north, south, east, and west to point.
Should we
East is
just
where the
ask?
rising sun is.
Should we just ask Hopper?
And she points, and that she would say where she's from.
From the evocation class? Oh, from
No.
here.
Matt, remind me where I'm from. I'm scared.
From here.
Kirika.
She
You're
points
scared.
towards Kirika.
From her back. Kirika.
No, he would not speak. He would not speak.
I
He does
agree.
not. He
I
does
don't
not
know,
trust.
like
He
Hopper
does.
would want to speak to this man.
He does not
Yeah.
trust this man. He is making his appearance like as much of just like ribbit,
A frog. Yeah.
frog, ribbit.
Kirika.
Ah. Are you I imagine you are, but are you familiar with an old temple out there?
It's mine.
Yours?
Hmm. I very unfortunately was um kidnapped feels right. I run that temple. It's mine. Well, I'm the one that upkeeps it for worship there, but we don't have a mass or anything. At least not since I've been there. But I do get travelers and I accommodate them. I'm somewhat of a ghost story there.
I remember many years ago, I went on a pilgrimage to visit the temples to Byra at the time. Are you my daughter?
I was looking at Adam's
Um,
face. I'm like, don't you fucking do it. This man
I
is
also
not her father.
I was just like, is this is he building to him being your dad? And once he started talking,
Listen,
I was like, is
What's
he?
so funny is Emmy thinks everyone's her dad except this man. Like she
That would be the best if this dude was
that
your father. It's like,
honestly,
I don't think this dude's my dad. Look at him.
this
So
no.
tall.
motherfucker, this
uh,
tall motherfucker. I got
uh,
none of the genes.
Yes. Oh, while I was visiting that temple, the sister leading it was a papillon. Uh, she was alone there at the time. Did you?
Emmy cocks her head much like an owl, and she would show that she would take off her poncho style thing and tussle her antenna out, and she would say like, "Not got much color. If they were much colorful than me, then probably not me." How many years ago?
I like the idea that he got confused about a grown woman and a child and was just like, you know, this it could have
A
been you,
grown
huh?
woman from years ago.
Was it you?
Yes. Yeah, she was quite colorful. This would have been just over 20 years ago now, I would say. A young
Emmy's
woman
eye.
leading it. Did she train you?
Nope. Emmy's eyes go wide, like not like realization, but they go apart, and she's like, "Couldn't have been me." Focuses them back
Oh
in,
God.
and she's like, "I had no training. I just had my familiar as a baby."
Hmm. Do you know
I'm
what
I'm
happened to the
not
old
similar. I'm not similar to most Papillon, as you see, or as I'm come to find out. My colors are all wrong.
Oh,
So no, never heard of someone like that. But she's squeezing Hopper's floppy little hand as hard as she can.
yes. Oh. Then I don't suppose you know what happened to her.
Hmm.
I don't.
Well,
Only been here for. Her eyes go wide again, and she says, 12 years and some change.
Right.
I only know the temple as much as that goes back. There's no pictures or anything.
Of course. Well, uh, on behalf of Our Lady, thank you for your service to the church.
If you find yourself in the area when I get back home, it will look very different, but still very nice.
Oh, well. Perhaps if I find myself traveling that way again, I'll stop by. And should you need any financial assistance with upkeep of your temple, please reach out. It's a holy
Emmy would
site.
Emmy would extend the invitations to the sisters.
The accommodations do not sound nice, but they are. Warm beds, cooked food, a flower garden tended by me, red roses for Mother.
Well, that sounds quite lovely. I should certainly
Thank
like
you
to
for
see it.
Thank you for your offering. I can count in one hand how many offerings I have received in my temple, and it's less pieces of copper than as years I've been here.
Damn.
Well,
Some stingy
It,
motherfuckers. I say that out
Eh,
loud.
Don't
it
say
well,
that out
Sorry.
loud.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't really, I don't think I've ever been given money for the church. Fortunately, once every, and she's truly trying to think of how often she gets what is essentially a box of rations delivered to her of like, food, spices, wine, clean drinking water. And she's like, every 2 weeks, I get the items necessary to satiate myself. Lye to keep the rocks clean, and herbs to keep the rooms nice. But no money comes my way. Never need it. Her lady does not either, but I would absolutely appreciate a visit. You'd want to come by before you donate.
I suppose that is fair.
Real quick, could I do an insight check specifically trying to gauge what he's looking for when he asked about the other Papillon?
Sure.
could I insight whether or not the two the two
Sisters.
ladies, if the cunt number 1 and lady number 2 are are receiving Emmy's invitation as she is giving it, because she does mean it. She means it whole earnestly. She would like to be liked.
Sure. Roll your insight checks.
Okay, I rolled a 14.
14. In a manner unbecoming of the archbishop that you know, he's being shockingly genuine right now. Being raised in the Church of Byra, insight. Being raised in the Church of Byra, you know that temple keepers are a very highly respected position. And so when Emmy said, for one, that she was a temple keeper, he showed due respect. And he seems to be genuinely curious about this temple keeper and child of Byra that he met at Emmy's temple,
That also
and
happened
what
to be a
became of her.
Papillon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It
what
gives you any
what became
inclination,
of her.
James. Hopper, when Emmy was little, and she would ask, "Where are we?" Like a little kid does. "You are home."
Whose is this?
It is Byra's, and it is yours. It's basically like it was owned by your kin. It will be yours. This is your property. As much as you can explain to a slobber baby what
Right.
property is, he was like, yours.
Yeah. Effectively owned by Byra, obviously. It's holy ground, it's sanctified ground. But Emmy is the lighthouse keeper, effectively.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna put a lighthouse.
Fortnite.
Wouldn't do much good in the swamp.
Who
Maybe
said
if it-
Fortnite? Which one of you just said Fortnite?
Jack. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, he is being, as far as you can tell and remember, the most genuine he has ever been in asking these questions to Emmy.
Even though he's asking about a fucking freak bug.
Like,
I think on that, I do want to ask him. You wouldn't happen to remember the name of the previous keeper that you met, would you?
let's see.
If I find out I have an aunt, it's gonna be pretty.
Don't you already
funny.
have an aunt? Isn't Ares or Nevia your aunt?
Well, I know, but I have to
Maybe.
pay Aries. I have to pay Aries to be my aunt.
I believe
is true.
from
Where did
Emmy's
Ares
found
say
family
that?
tree, Nevia's the aunt, and if I remember right, Ares is the family dog.
Yes.
I know.
Ares is the
Yeah,
family
yeah.
dog.
Well, Nevia applied for that position, and she got it. She was the only person that applied. Aries,
But
I
her
have-
interview
I have-
was stellar.
yeah, Aries. I have to pay a stipend to be considered the dog.
When did you start paying this?
Do I need back pay?
Aries' hand is like, it's due soon.
I kind of like
Then pay with your blood.
I put my
Yeah.
arm right under her hand, and I'm like, no, go on, Emmy. When have you been
Yeah,
paying this?
Every 2 weeks, I give her some gold and any of the like my rations come with a certain amount of dried meat, and Aries gets the
She basically shakes it out of my.
After that, I just really.
It's
Aries is
difficult.
like,
It's a difficult
yeah,
position.
we struck a deal. She pays me, and
I don't.
I don't strangle her whenever she calls me the dog.
And if
You
she's
get
ever in
paid for
trouble
it.
in battle, I go, ah!
I
She
thought
gets
I
big
was the
dog.
feral one.
No, well, I get big dog privilege. Drac. She has the big dog privilege.
To be fair, Drac, for all of his bestial tendencies, he was still raised in like a town among people. Ares is
Yeah.
from a barbarian tribe.
And the thing is, even whenever I wasn't, I was around Gamlin, who knew proper
Right.
decency. Like, wow.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what does Abram tell me?
Anyway. Where was I?
He was trying
Abram.
to remember the name.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bug lady got a name? ?
Ooh, let's see. Oh, it's evading me at the moment. I believe it's started with an M. It's a quite foreign name to the
Oh.
Gotcha.
region.
Gotcha. We're curious because I was wondering. I always try to look out for anyone who might know Emmy as well.
Of
Emmy
course.
rolled on insight a 24 for if if the sisters would ever step foot in her home.
I really want you to just go, no.
The sisters seem conflicted because, to deny an invitation to a temple is
Deny Byra.
not to deny Byra, but it's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon.
They should be burned.
It's-
Yeah, continue.
It's a
Byra's up
It's
there
a-
like,
point of like mutual respect between followers, of like basically inviting you and like inviting them into your home.
Right.
Like it'd be rude to decline. But also, with a 24, Irina is harder to read. Charlotte,
a 24?
She's rolling really good on deception.
She has high deception. We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has high deception. She's just gonna be hard to read.
Irina is harder to read. You can see you can see the conflict in your invitation. And Charlotte has that as well, but it's also easier to tell on Charlotte's face that, not to like a huge extent, she's kind of disgusted by you.
And Emmy could see that, and
I think disdain would be the more accurate word.
Hold up. I only just caught the latter half. What?
Drag is like,
Ready to fight someone.
Who said
Emmy-
disgust?
No one. No one is.
No one
Em-
said disgust.
Emmy insight check the sisters about the invite to the church. Irina, we can't get a read on. Charlotte is fucking detesting Emmy.
Not
Gotcha.
detesting. I think, and I think disgusted is a tough word, is a heavy word. Disdain
Harsh.
is more like with a 24 insight, you can see the conflict of this is a temple of Byra, this is a temple keeper of Byra, and that deserves respect. And it is a show of respect to be invited to a temple. But also, why would I lower myself to trudge through the swamp to visit her?
so,
The
but
swamp
Emmy
is
in her
beautiful.
her age, she understanding, you will she can't read one of them. She sees that the father at least has a positive, very like, oh, a baby, cool, towards her. And
Yeah.
having been met with positivity and Emmy wanting to reciprocate it, and her thinking, I did it wrong. She is going to,
If you. Oh, please don't say that out loud to Avanoth whenever they leave.
she definitely says it in her head, and she you remember how Hopper has his own bag of holding? Hopper has his own bag of holding. she will open his little fanny pack, and in it she has her herbalism kit, because Hopper has to hold her herbalism kit, and she has dried rose petals from her personal temple garden, and she will give them to Father and say, "Thank you for your audience." And but you just hear the, yeah, I would assume Ivanoth can hear it, but you just hear that I did it wrong.
Ivanoth, who is being very respectful this whole time, just puts his hands behind his back and almost is like about to snap his finger from feeling extremely horrible.
Emmy, but in the bed, I guess, would you want her to roll a deception, because she is trying to be a brave, like she's trying,
Roll
she's trying to
deception.
I'm
perform.
gonna give you the help. I'm gonna give you the help action by messaging. You've done nothing wrong. You were the kindest soul that I've ever met that worships Spyro.
Ooh, do I have negative deception?
You do.
But I rolled a natural 20, so I got.
There you go. We run those.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
run
good.
these.
That's
Hey, there we
That's what
go.
friends are for!
In Emmy's head, you just hear.
Yeah, I've you hear this and you're like, oh boy. Like,
No,
and
I genuinely feel bad. That's the most heartbreaking
Yeah,
thing I've ever
like-
heard Emmy say.
righteous anger and worry for this child. And when you look at Emmy's face, she is totally clear, like no signs. I think the first time you have ever seen her do this.
Yeah, she pulls the roses out, and you see her green magic, and she would say that these have actually been aging longer than Emmy has been in charge of the temple. So, seeing as how you knew it before I did, please take these as a thank you for at least your kindness.
Oh God. Emmy.
And he accepts them. Says, thank you. And he'll hold out his hand and like this, and then close it, and from it you see a sprout grow out of his cupped hand, and it bloom into a rose. He says, for you.
Okay, I officially like this guy.
I don't
Could not
trust
have
him,
been-
but I have a lot more respect for him.
Yeah, yeah,
The sisters have honestly been the worst.
yeah. Want to kill them
Say,
after this?
say what you
Yeah.
will, think what you will about Father Abram Sabriza. Probably a bad dude, but he does know how to conduct himself very well.
Yeah,
He at least has
No,
the tact,
I mean-
too.
Emmy,
and
at understanding that someone would probably cry at something pretty, it would be okay for my tears to flow now. And she lets herself cry, and she would smile and say,
I think of all the goddesses, we made out fairly lucky for red roses, don't you?
I would indeed. And he motions over to the window nearest to you, and you just see, like, along the there's around this sort of wing, there's a sort of topiary path, and it's full of rose bushes. Says, do make quite the sight.
She does a bow, and she would thank the sisters for their time, and would thank the father for his time, and she will go stand behind Nevia.
Yeah. And the Archbishop will stand up straight again. Say, well, we're both quite busy.
Yes.
Let us be on our way, eh?
Mhm.
Thank
If
you
you
for
need-
meeting.
Yes. If you need anything of us, just let us know.
It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If there are any new happenings, we will let you know.
And if you
Sisters.
find out anything you knew, please let us know.
Yeah.
It's very nice to finally actually be on an equal footing of sharing information. Thank you.
Of course.
And sisters,
I
it was
apologize.
the same.
I don't even acknowledge the
Mm.
sisters. I just look at the one staring daggers at me and just go,
I think you guys will get
You
married.
go, you go.
You see Charlotte looking up at Drac, and her gaze falls back to you, Calfor. And says, yes, and I do apologize for any inhospitality that you may have experienced on your trip. If you see more fit to speak to me over Father Messier, then it will be so. And he motions to you, Ivanov. He says, just send me a message should you be coming to see me.
Yes, of course. And
Bow wow.
if the opposite happens to be, you have all the reason to send me his message as well.
Of course. Well, a pleasure meeting all of you, and a pleasure seeing you again, Mr. Karasefny.
You too as well, Father.
Thank you, Father. Hey, okay, he did it. He did it. That's nice. Cool.
he gets hand sanitizer immediately.
Yeah,
kinda-
like 20 feet down the hallway, you just hear.
No,
I wanted to
it's
see what
even-
he would do with
it's
that.
aerosol antiseptic like they use in a hospital.
Yep.
It's just fucking.
God. I wanted to see what he would do with that, and I also kind of try to glean the sisters, like, thing if they're, like, reaching for the weapons or something.
Make an insight check.
The one that doesn't like Emmy goes,
13.
13.
You see this.
They're not reaching for their weapons or anything of the sort. Handshake's a common thing around here.
And then I pull them in.
Pull him in.
Hit him with it.
the father like does a as you pull him in.
Just give him a kiss real quick.
Always nice to meet you, Father.
Hug.
For daddy. Is there anywhere that's the norm? That's the norm on this planet? Is that a kiss on the cheek,
Kiss on the cheek, yeah, for sure.
European style?
Lens,
Yeah,
right?
around the Lucent Sea for sure. Lynn
Where I'm from.
and Amren definitely. It's not like in Lindstrom and Amren, it's not like a common greeting like it is in the Lucent Sea where Calfor's from, but you like see it, you know, like because Lindstrom and Amren are both port cities for the Lucent Sea, so plenty of sailors and travelers from there. But yeah, certainly not up here. the sisters, you are able to read enough that they did not trust or like you from the get-go. They hate you guys now.
Oh, hell yeah. It's because they fucking suck at their job. Fire
I'm like,
them.
we're not even doing anything.
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
just calling them out on their
seriously.
bullshit.
Yeah, as I'm shaking the Archbishop's hand, I'm kind of
Some
taking
people
a look
don't
at
need a
them
reason
for a
to hate.
second. Taking a look at the sisters for a second and just...
In fact, that is what Hopper says to Emmy as they walk away. He takes his little hand and he's trying to stop the tears from her as quick as they come. Some people do not need cause or reason to hate. That is their fault, not yours.
Yeah. The Archbishop says, well, until we meet again, may you walk fair and snow-covered paths.
You as well.
I'm glad he didn't see my shield.
Yeah, that would have been a bad one. Speaking of which, Adam, not Adam, Matt, how do you spell Masir, by the way? Because I looked back at my notes, I don't have that name down at all.
It should be in that list.
So
Massir.
Hold on, wait, say that one more time.
Massir.
I put an E instead of an A.
You don't have us. You don't have him. That's crazy, man. I was
Oh,
like,
it's
So-
Adam Masir.
Adam Massir, yeah.
God, he's not in the list that I saw.
Yes,
I'm
he is.
stupid.
Adam.
Second
Oh,
on
he's
the-
at.
Yeah,
I was looking
no.
for a first name. I was looking for a first name. That's my bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
I was going to say, there's no way I missed him, right?
Oh, absolutely. You got him.
Adam.
Adam.
It's
Yeah,
him.
so religious, he has mass in his name.
God damn it.
Very nice, very nice. I'm sure we can commune about that. That was a reach. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, that was a reach. Out of all the puns you've ever told, that one was a reach.
I don't think you are sorry. I think you're gonna do it again.
Guys, I think we should let this go and just break bread. I don't know. Like, I feel like, I don't know.
Monsieur looks back to the sisters and says,
Did I get kicked?
Yeah. I booted you.
Oh, that's funny.
We gotta stop doing this bit.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, I know.
the Archbishop then looks to the sisters, says, come then, we have work to do. And they form up behind him, and the three of them walk past you.
I just give them a very polite nod.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw for Kelford to see if I want to trip one of them.
Don't.
We're good. That was a 19. 14, what, plus 4, or 18.
That's nuts that you don't just do a quarter. Give yourself the.
Yeah. I was gonna
Both of the sisters, Ivanov, you nod to them, and they give a gentle nod back. But the rest of you, they hold each of your gazes as they move.
Mhm.
They look over Emmy.
As soon as they're like just way past, like out of earshot, I immediately go to Emmy, kneel down, and put my hand on your shoulders. Emmy, I need you to know this because I have not had a lot of opportunity to say the nicest things to you. You did absolutely
Are you
nothing.
are you speaking to Emmy?
Yes.
Emmy has cast deafness on herself.
I'm gonna message you.
God fucking damn it! I don't have anything for that. Sometimes when words hurt her feelings, she would rather not hear them.
You did absolutely nothing wrong. These people are just rude. And they have no consideration for people that don't live here and are not human. You're the kindest cleric of Byra I have ever fucking met, and you were the only person who would ever try to convince me, and I might listen, that I might worship.
Okay, Emmy didn't cast deafness on herself, but you say that Hopper is hanging on her front, not her back, and he's attempting to like give her pressure because her chest is going up and down really fast, and you just, but really what you make out is, I didn't mean to do it wrong.
You didn't.
I didn't.
You did not. That was the kindest offer to anyone's home.
And she does like the little kid wipe, and she's just like, I'm not much help, and I'm sorry.
That is not true either. You are one of our biggest helpers in this party. Don't ever forget that.
Emmy, you said that out loud?
I think this is all on
Dude.
message, right?
If
That's up to
Ivanoff
her.
is like, Ivanoff is really close. She's really trying to not do the kind of crying that you do when you're very upset.
Yeah.
But she's like, I mess up and I say the wrong things, and I try to help so much.
You want to know how I know that's wrong?
Mm.
When one of my childhood friends died and I had to watch her grave go back home, you were there for me. Don't forget that.
Mm.
You're one of my best friends and nothing's gonna change that.
I want every one of you to have the best of everything. Anytime you can have it.
Then we want the same
And
for you.
before you realize it, she is like, her arms are around your shoulders, and she's crying. She's I did a roll. She's crying. She was trying to keep that deception going into the flower thing, but it was more foreseeable to cry over a pretty flower than to cry after the sister said, "Oh, sure, I'd come to your swamp hut." And so
Yeah, we gotta plan that out.
that's what it
Totally.
felt like. That's what it felt like.
You can't listen. I grew up with those two. They're nothing worth looking at.
I want to be clear. Before that happened, whenever they're walking past us, once their back is completely turned to me, I would like to stick my tongue out at them just for them.
Oh
Like
yeah, I did. I
Voldemort
did
did
the whole
the-
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, full.
Yeah. For Drac, it's
Yeah, at Ivanov taking his turn to console Emmy. Hold on, let me make her another roll. Oh no, that's not good. That won't make it better. She's gonna look at Ares. She's gonna look at Ares and do the
Yeah. I was gonna say I look at Aries with puppy eyes.
Baby hold. Baby hold.
good
Emmy,
dog.
within 11 seconds is
Alright, I wake up. We got work to do. Come on.
No. Harry. And he reaches into Hopper and grabs out 50 gold and hands it to Harry. Harry.
We need to sit down and talk about this whole situation sometime. I don't know how I feel about this.
Also, Moss carry, no charge.
Yeah. Moss would love to carry you.
No, she won't. I rolled the dice, and it's just how they did it. She's not.
Abigail Moss is back.
Ares goes trying to get. Ares is like, my gold.
Ares is like, I've got her.
I'm getting paid for it.
Alright, gang.
Hopper is petting Ares. Thank you. Like,
I'm good, bud. Yeah. You guys are walking Emmy when you get enough of the emotions out to get put down. Make a perception check.
you want Emmy to make the perception check?
Yeah, just Emmy. I'd say insight too. You can do that.
Emmy rolled for a decent carry, so which is unfortunate for Ares. You said insight, right? Not perception.
Yeah, you could do insight.
Oh, thank God. I don't have. You would think I would have perception, but I don't. Oh no!
It's an intelligence skill.
Oh no! I got tears and boogers in my eyes. I guess because I rolled a 13 total.
It matched, which means you succeed. As your crying ceases,
As I soothed.
peters out.
Yeah.
Ares. All right, time's up. And she goes to put you down, and as she like bends over to set you down, you feel her kiss the top of your head.
Emmy starts to cry again, and she's gonna walk over to Neffia with her arms like this. And it's like, oh, my lord. But in all seriousness, Emmy would look at Ares and she would say, I want you to have the best of everything's all the time, too. Just like
Aw.
everyone else.
I figured I was included in that. You don't. Was I not?
You are always. Never. You're always.
I think what she's trying to say is, even though she gives you shit, she loves you just as much as the rest of us.
Yeah, I know. And she gives Emmy a noogie. And
Right on Emmy's soft spot. What time of the day is it?
It's getting close to sunset at this point.
Alright, gang, we need to have a real talk right now. Do we want to... I did say we should go to talk to Monsieur, and honestly, I do think we should. Because, depending on his reaction to all of the information we are going to divulge, it'll at least tell us if he himself is directly involved or not. And through message I say because Sabrisa had absolutely no idea about what was going on the ground.
Yeah, it seems that Charlotte and Irina also had no idea, but Irina is pretty much going to try to put a blame on us if we ever slip up.
I was going to say, if anything, the sisters are going to try to blame us, and quite frankly, we have a mountain of evidence that no, we fucking didn't. And if
Even so, they only need one to go for us.
Well, I was gonna say that's probably the reason why we should go to Father Messire like right now, because they're already ahead of us.
Yeah, I agree.
They are occupied with the Archbishop, so.
Well, I suppose we should go then.
Ain't no time like the present.
All right.
And to be upfront, I think we should tell him what we know. If there's
everything.
If there's anything in particular you think we should hide, I want you to say it now.
Crystal.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking mention the crystal.
All right.
I think the most we divulge.
I don't think we should say anything about our students' suspicions.
That I was also gonna say. Probably our suspicions is nothing that is evidential. That is just a lot of personal theory because we've seen a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
no theory.
Specifically, I think we should tell him about the same thing I told Abram about the underground passage that is being blocked off by abjurative magic. I think we should tell him what we found in the student dorm rooms.
Okay.
Because
I don't think we should tell him about the familiar
though. There's a snag in that, unfortunately. That was the biggest thing that pointed us to any sort of indicator about the underground.
We could just say we caught it with a detect magic.
I guess that's true.
Mm-hmm. We found the compartment without the familiar.
That is how you found it.
That is true.
I just don't think we should mention that.
Let's not get Sarah involved. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to get the familiar involved.
Let me be clear. I don't want to get Sarah involved, but I was just thinking about
don't want to implicate the lizard.
Yeah, don't want to implicate the fucking lizard.
Implicating Adam's wife.
Yeah, my wife.
Hearing the
we're talking about a lizard in game.
Okay. Well, actually, this does tie into
Sarah.
Go ahead.
At the implication that we're going to implicate the lizard, and he's like, over my dead body.
To be fair, Sarah, one of the least likable characters is named Adam in this arc.
Matt said, to be fair, that one of the least likable characters in this campaign is Adam.
And Sarah, extremely likable.
Sarah is extremely likable.
We're a Sarah gang over here.
Lizard.
Lizard.
The other thing is, we already told him about the location on the ground. Should we tell him exactly where it is? Because I'm worried that if we get them underneath there, we're not going to be able to find out more information. Because they're already going to be going down there.
Frankly, I don't see. If he was truly to go down there and try to change something about it, that would tell us one of two things. He is either completely in on it, which means we have all the more reason to stick close by him and follow him. Or two, if everything is left alone, they are truly trying to investigate this. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, or, hear me out, he could try to mess with it anyways. Even if he's not in on it, to make us look bad to a certain degree and have it to where we are gone. I wouldn't put that past anyone here who has that viewpoint. I do think those other two are the more likely, and we definitely should keep an eye on that, but I also think that we should really, not underestimate the hate that we've got pointed in our direction.
I'm not trying to underestimate the hate, but I am also trying to... I'm trying to be as forthcoming as we can be to not cast any more suspicion on us. I can tell.
The thing is,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I could tell just by walking out of the room and smelling the air that there was a lot of tension.
Mm-hmm.
But at the
I
very
mean-
least, well, even from what I've been told, Sabrisa's not even the bigwig starting to come to at this point. So, I don't know.
What did you figure out in there?
Messire is a lot more behind the politics of the church than we first initially thought. He is basically slowly but surely trying to take Sabrisa's position.
Then in that case,
Not forcefully, but just due to the time progressing naturally, stuff like that. Not trying to assassinate the guy and take his role immediately.
okay, this is making me want to meet with Messire even more now.
The thing is, I think we should meet with Messire, but we shouldn't give them much more information than we already gave Sabrisa.
No, but I also would like to figure out what he could give us, and who knows, maybe he may slip.
Very true.
I would really hope. But yeah,
We can avoid being exact with the pinpoint that we got of where the teleportation circle might be.
Mm-hmm.
We can at least. I still don't think telling them about the underground tunnel isn't necessarily a bad idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say what we had originally going. I think, other than the hearsay, we should be fine to talk about that.
And then I feel like we should tell them at least somewhat about both, not necessarily the objects in question. How do I phrase this? The strong magic emanating from that board and from that book that we found. The problem is we don't even really have much more information to go off of that other than what we personally know.
I mean, in that case, let's just go with that and not mention the crystals. I think that's the best bet.
Not in a million fucking years will I ever tell anyone I'm suspicious of about these fucking crystals.
Because, I mean, that's my only guess as to what would be that powerful.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, Urias let us know it was a cousin of whatever the crystal we showed him was. So
at least something imparted by a crystal, maybe? I don't know.
Right.
it's something related.
There is a web connecting the traces of magic to Gwyn's crystal.
Right.
And it has several stopping points. But at the very least, they are related, even somewhat distantly so.
On like the whole magic circle where like there's opposites and everything like that, where's animancy to conjuration? Well, no, it's not. Where's animancy to abjuration? Is it like complete opposites?
No, the opposite of animancy is transmutation.
Is abjuration close to transmutation?
No, they're pretty far apart.
So it would be closer to animancy.
Animancy.
Abjuration would be closer to animancy.
Closer to animancy, yes.
Okay.
But what Urias got was essentially from Gwyn's crystal. He connected Gwyn's crystal to Aranor to a different crystal, which cast a spell, or like which was used as a focus to cast whatever spell you found traces of.
So that literally could be any of them other than the animancy one.
I mean, for the ritual here, it's only abjuration and conjurations left. Which I think it has to be abjuration.
But the problem is if we are suspecting a teleportation circle to be under our feet.
That would be conjuration.
Yes.
True. I'm not sure which one it could be, but we do know it's not conjuration.
I do feel, if I had to take a guess, I do feel that abjuration is the more likely candidate.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we know Why do
Because-
we know that conjuration is not?
Because the magic traces that he found underneath it, he said for sure is not conjuration.
Gotcha.
Which, Ivanhoth, you've used the crystals before to cast spells. You can cast other spells with the crystal as a focus, like other schools. It's just it won't have the same amplified effect.
I believe the one I carried was transmutation. The one that Almir.
Transmutation.
Because
Yeah.
So if I were to use that for something like an evocation spell, it could amplify it, but it cannot go like super far.
It could amplify it just from the raw magic that came from Aranor creating it, but more or less, it would essentially just be a spell focus.
Okay.
It's just when you're casting spells from that school that it's aligned to is where you get the amplification that you've seen in all the mages. So it could be a conjuration wizard with a conjuration crystal casting a non-conjuration spell, as long as they themselves know it, right?
That's true.
It's just the amplification lets you upcast above your level.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
Okay, so the crystals do let you cast above your level.
yes.
So wait,
So it really could
then
be one or
someone
the
could cast a teleportation circle if they had it, if they were
Using a crystal
okay.
as a focus because it lets
Mhm.
you cast it above your level.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
So students are back on the board, if that's the case.
Yes. If
Yeah, they once again seem more likely.
now there is an upper limit, as you saw with Aline and the Unmaker. Aline was, I believe she was a 6th level wizard. So
And the thing that destroyed her crystal was a delayed blast fireball,
delayed blast fireball,
which is 7th
which
level.
you don't learn until
7th level at
13th
6th level
level.
wizard. That is So
That's a 3-level
But-
jump.
but it disintegrated her crystal upon casting.
right. So
Similar with Unmaker, where
He cast a 9th
Unmaker
level
did not
spell.
have 9th level spells. And because they cast a 9th level spell, it disintegrated their crystal.
so it's still very unlikely that a student would be behind the casting.
Teleportation
What's-
circle's 5th level, right?
I thought
Teleportation
no,
Circle's 5th level.
I thought it was
It's 5th
Uh,
level,
or no,
but
It's actually, I think it's
I thought it was 5th level.
We
Teleportation is
gotta
7th
be-
level.
we gotta be 100% sure about this, because like it is the
Circle.
difference between
yeah.
if a student can feasibly cast this.
Circle is
But
a 5th
even
level
then,
spell.
Okay.
even then,
Yeah.
I was like a 10th level student. Like, is there one out there other than like a senior?
I mean, I just learned 5th level spells, and I'm level 9.
Yeah.
I mean, Ivanhoth, you would know, of course, with the way the campaign is set up, it didn't actually work like that. But generally, by the time you leave, like by the time you graduate, you're somewhere around level 4 or 5.
To be fair, I was traveling a lot for a couple of years, so
Right.
I wasn't fucking fighting.
Oh, okay. So
Like
students
half a lot of
are
time.
going to just be around level 4 or 5
If they're graduating.
Generally.
if they're
When they
graduating. Okay.
Anae is a freshman, right?
Okay.
Yes. He's a freshman.
Yeah, but she's very
And Pius
studious.
is off.
Just trying to run some numbers.
So if you can
Johan
bump
did say she was
7
top of his
levels,
class.
if you can bump 7 levels, but it would still disintegrate the crystal, and you're like 4 or 5th level, and you bump 5 instead, you may be able to keep it from disintegrating, but even then,
It's
it's a
something you really
risk.
don't know the upper bounds of, right?
That's
We
the
don't-
problem. It's like, it is highly unlikely that it is a student.
Because Aline knew 4th level evocation. 4th level? What do you have at 6?
6th level, you have 3rd.
I don't
You have
know.
3rd. So if you get 3rd level, upcasting to a 7th level disintegrated the crystal.
I feel like if it's
Um,
going to be anyone involved with the school, it's going to be somebody either with the faculty, like just someone like that. But
Oh man. If
I don't know.
I was going to commit a crime, you know what I would do? I would then be in charge of investigating it.
That's a very good point.
I agree, and I get that. It just seems so obvious to point fingers directly toward the 3 bigwigs behind it. Because I can pretty
I don't
safe.
It's obvious to us. We are fantastic at what we do. Everybody else, it probably wouldn't be obvious to them. So let's just go with our obvious choice. Why not?
I guess
Let's
so.
figure out, let's talk to this guy first.
I guess
And
we should.
If things get more complicated from there on, we'll figure it out. I think we just need to go ahead and get this figured out before the sisters get their chance to talk to him.
I agree.
Also, now that the sisters know where we are again, I am worried they will
Spy
try
on
to
us
watch
again.
us again. Mhm.
Oh, I would not doubt it.
Yeah.
However,
Whatever.
you all should
Yeah.
know it wasn't them that casted the arcane eye.
Oh,
It was the paladin. The one on this list that I was given, Uria's Iris.
Okay.
If
So the Watcher.
yes, and I trust Cyan a lot more than I would a lot of other people here, because he's not involved with the church. I knew him directly when I was a child here. He told me pretty confidently that that is an ability she can do and absolutely has used on multiple people of this town, no less.
Do we know
The
if they're
question-
working together, being that he's the Father Messire is the lead investigator?
That I actually don't know. What did Cyan tell me that Yuria was working during the investigation, or is she just a guard?
I don't believe he said she was a part of the investigation or not. But he did tell you that she is quite high ranking in the church. She is a bishop, so she'd be a similar rank to the Renan sisters. Father Messire is a cardinal, so he's
One step.
a step above them.
the other thing I'm thinking of, which is kind of something I just want to bring up to everyone's attention that I think is weird, is why is the person kidnapping students now? They were kidnapping people outside the school, and no one cared.
That
But
that is one of our big points of contention.
I think we kind of covered it a little bit ago, with the whole casting time of the teleportation circle. I'm pretty sure it may have been to do with now that it has been a year.
They can
able
start
to
accelerating.
do it here. That they're able to
That
do
is
it
true.
here.
Because
Should
the
we go ahead?
teleportation circle by our accountants would have been finished during July.
And it's what now? Like,
It's
September,
It's
October.
It's October. The
It was
disappearances
finished-
started in
It was
April.
finished around July. The first person that went missing after July was on August 1st, and it was John Leopold, a librarian, which works here at the school, yes?
No, he runs the public library.
Gotcha. Okay, interesting. So, someone who wasn't from the school. But then, the immediate two after that are people from the school.
right. Both in the same month.
No.
Two people from the school.
Well,
No.
no. There were 2 people in the same month. One was not from the school, one was.
Well, in that case, yeah. Yeah, that would make more sense with the teleportation circle then. Maybe they... I don't know.
So, my question is now that the teleportation circle's up and running, should we go ahead and notify them to keep an eye on the teleportation circles throughout the night?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Maybe Father Urius.
Yes,
Tell
I could
him to keep
certainly
an
do
eye on.
that.
Thank you.
But how? Because, yeah, everyone gets logged, but...
No, I'm
It's
saying with
whenever they
arcane
show up.
eyes.
Oh!
Concentrating really, really hard.
No, arcane like they already said they have so many people who know arcane eyes. Why can we not just tell the investigators to keep eyes on teleportation circles?
Oh,
He
because
didn't.
then we
He
see
didn't
them
say so many
disappear and
people.
not
He
show up.
said there are others who know it.
But the problem is,
Like you could
Kelfor,
probably assume that the illusion academia knows arcane eye because it's an illusion spell.
yeah. The problem is, Kelfor, the teleportation circles that they would be able to keep an eye on are the ones they already know about. We
Yeah,
don't know
but,
about
like,
this one.
we only
But-
think that there's one of them that they've created, so if you kept an eye on all of them, and if they get logged in the thing whenever they show up at the new one, and therefore the like if they show up when they arrive somewhere into the thing, and so if they're showing up on the not logged one, they wouldn't show up in the books, and so if we were keeping eyes on all of them, you'd be able to see,
Gotcha.
like, oh, you disappeared here and you never showed up anywhere else.
You went to the secret one.
For some reason in my head, it was one of those things where you go to one and it takes you to, like, essentially they're one-way tickets to, like, to and fro, not all interconnected. Okay, cool.
They're all
Yeah.
interconnected over the supervision of Urius because they have eyes on each one. That's the connection. So I think
Actually,
if we go,
that's my question, is if the only way in or out that we're currently theorizing to this underground thing is this teleportation circle that they've, like, secretly patched in, then they have to be getting out via the transportation circle, but it doesn't log whenever you get in. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
Or they would have
It doesn't
another way
log
that
where
they
you
don't.
start. It doesn't matter
You
because
know
it doesn't
what?
log where you start. It only logs where you end.
Father Urius, I
true.
have a question. When
Yes.
someone goes into a teleportation circle and out of one, it is logged the moment they go into and out of, correct?
It is logged the moment they arrive at their destination.
Okay, so it isn't logged when they walk in and use it.
Correct.
Okay.
Ooh.
Of course, it's instantaneous, but that's
See,
the system that was set up. Yes.
my thing is that if we have enough people that we trust and can keep together and keep an eye going on the teleportation circles overnight, we count how many we see go in, check on the reports, and see where the difference is, if there is.
Yeah.
We are going to have to be sneaky because if we just tell everyone we're doing this, then the persons who are behind it, if they are in here, they're going to know about it and just not do anything.
Father Urius, how many teleportation circles are in the school total?
There are currently 6, I believe. One for each wing, the courtyard, and the entrance. Yes, and the bishop's quarters. So 7 technically.
Maybe in that case, we select a couple or few people that we trust, set them on a few teleportation circles, then we stake it out ourselves on the others.
I was like, I
Well,
think we have enough people in our party to just stick on each one.
I know we said we wouldn't split up again, but I think we kind of have to if we're going to go with this.
I think this is just the best idea to see if we can go ahead and find out what's going on.
This is after we talk with Messire, right?
Right. I don't know if we should bring this idea up to Messire because, again, I don't trust Messire.
No.
Cool.
No, we bring up the underground. That is the extent of it.
Don't mention the
We'll-
teleportation circle we're theorizing.
No.
Copy.
Got it. Did we already bring that up to the Archbishop, though?
think I mentioned a teleportation circle underground.
We mentioned that the underground could be an entryway, but we don't know.
And I think we mentioned we were looking into teleportation circles.
You did mention you were looking into
We did.
teleportation.
Yeah, shit. That was a Drac thing. Damn it.
No, that was my fault, I think.
No, I remember Drac specifically saying, like, yeah, it has something to do with teleportation circles.
It was Drac,
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all fun. Because if they don't know what we're doing tonight to scope out, so what, we're theorizing about teleportation circles. They think we're going to be looking over blueprints the entire night.
And as long as we can get to Monsieur before the sisters do, he's not going to know either way.
I mean,
unless they sending him.
Probably got a message or something, though.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
By the way, when they thought about it, Charlotte wanted to talk to Messire and Yuria. So I think Yuria and Messire are closely related.
I'm suspicious of all four of them.
Yes. For them, if we do have to rule any in the church that probably have more to do with this than they're letting on, it would be one of those four.
Then should we also confront Yuria in person? Or should we just let Yuria be?
I personally think we should let Yuria be.
I was thinking probably the same.
Because it would be a bit suspicious if we just went to the Watcher, who we had nothing to report to, nothing to do with. It's not suspicious if we go to the lead investigator. Mm-hmm. So, very true. I think... No, this is sound. I think it's good. I'm sorry if I slipped up at all. I did try.
That's the hard thing about running
really tempting.
That is the hard thing about running an investigation with people who are already suspect of us of day one.
Yeah. This is not my forte. I would have much rather gone into this. I wish I was actually killing it.
We'll get there. Whenever we find this fucking mage, we're going to beat them into a bloody fucking paste.
Yes. So even if they're a student and I start
no survivors. No survivors.
I'm kidding.
No.
Listen, I have enough restraint. It's fine.
Especially if they're a student.
No, I'm just kidding.
Especially if they're just 14. These hands are rated E for everyone.
Hey, you have no idea how accurate that is. All right. Cool.
Oh, I'm thinking of Danny Phantom's theme song. That's what's happening in my brain. I was like, what's that song?
He's a fan.
The first part where it's like, just a boy of just 14.
Yeah.
So, Messire.
The Messire!
All right, guys.
All right.
Yeah, do we know where he is? Probably his office.
Yeah, probably.
We probably would have been... I feel like we would have been told where to find him.
Yeah. I think he's actually in the Bishop Hall, wouldn't he? He'd be in the Bishop Hall, right?
Father Urias, do you know where he usually is?
He tends to... this time of night, he would likely be in the Bishop's Hall. Of course, if they're running a search, I don't know how long it will be going. It's possible he could be in the main hall.
All right. Let's check the bishops, and then we can go to the main hall.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
See you, Drac. Where is he going?
Don't hit the shitter.
It's not guy's not allowed to use a bathroom? Guy's not allowed to use a bathroom? You guys weren't kidding. Hero Forge fucking blows.
It does. It's amazing. It just incredible. It just has weird options for certain things. That's all.
I don't understand why I'm the idiot for freaking trying to make manacles, which are basically just arm cuff.
Some chains,
yeah, with chains hanging down. And Hero Forge is like, no.
Manticles are an arm
No.
option.
I think she wants them connected.
No, I don't want them connected. I just want the chains hanging down, and it's like, no.
You would have to
Tell you-
you would have to kit back that.
Tell you what. Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's literally like, no, because you can't do that, dummy. And I'm like,
You
But
can.
why?
It's just for subscribers only.
You can only do that if you're cool and give money.
yeah. And it's
I'll
like,
give you my
and it's-
login.
please. They've
Actually, no, I
massacred.
don't think you should.
Yeah, I was about
They've
to say.
mass-
Okay.
It's
So I
like
don't
the
know
they
about
mass-
that.
secrets.
They massacred Honcho, and now Juniper's crotch
Hard to
looks
massacre
weird.
Honcho.
Tell you what.
They did it.
We'll talk about it on Saturday.
Okay, send me your login, please, and I promise I won't abuse it.
He literally can't do that because there are shit tons of spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, back on track.
All right, let's head up,
Yes.
Monsieur.
Yeah, you guys head up to the bishop's quarters. And you see, as you arrive, you can see, it's 6:30, 6:45 p.m. at the moment. And there are still a lot of people here. And it seems they're coordinating in groups. It seems like they're doing proper sweeps now, especially, since Ine was reported missing earlier today. And near the center, near the altar, you see Father Messire speaking to some people, and he points to a place on a map and sort of draws a circle with his finger and sends them
Should I do it?
away to investigate.
Should I do it again?
It'd be funny.
I could do it literally one more time.
Wait,
Do
hear me
what
out.
again?
Hear me out, Ivanov. Hit it whenever he sees us, so we can get his immediate thoughts, being like, "Those fuckers again," or
Do
whenever
what
we
again?
bring up information.
What did
I'm
I-
assuming I'm assuming it's subtle spell, mind read. I say wait until we start like giving him information, and if he gives like a peculiar look.
Okay. I think I can do that.
I'm guessing we found Father Messire.
He just killed 3 people in front of us.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a dirty
Well-
lie.
No, Jack, go, hurry.
It looks like in the middle of the bishop chamber, surrounded by investigators, he's performing a ritual.
And I know.
Oh my
He's
god!
taking
Right in hammer
taking
distance. Oh no.
He's taking a pants by the ankles. Yeah. Right in the center of the room.
Just
It's a power
recent
move.
his own.
He's the one with the hammer, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
God.
He's the one that freed us. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember him. God.
Yeah. He was the one that greeted us, and I put my arm on his shoulder, and I could tell he wanted to recoil.
And I put my... Yeah, no. Anyway. Alright. Let's do this.
All right. You guys approach.
I was gonna say, I will just prepare a subtle spell
Mhm.
detect thoughts whenever the signal is given. Or whenever the opportune time comes up.
You see him coordinating and showing search teams where to go. And he looks over and sees all of you approaching. Says, Welcome, welcome. Up to the bishop's quarters, my friends. I was getting worried you might have forgotten about me.
No, no, Father.
We could never forget you.
No, Father. Dear. Sorry it took us so long. We have been arduously searching for any clues we might have been able to find.
Oh, I jest, son. I jest. I've been hard at work myself, so
You just what?
hardly an opportune time for us to speak, both being so busy. So, what better time than the present?
Fair enough. Alrighty, what do we want to start out with, gang?
Well, we wanted to go and go over some information we possibly found out. By the way, have you heard anything about Ane missing? We've heard about it early in the morning. And just want to
Well,
make sure
Sister
everything's
Any
Nolan,
good.
updates?
Sister Nolan just arrived back from visiting the Morel household, and it seems she hasn't been home for some weeks ever since our last break. So, unless they're lying to cover for her, which, given that we had to break the news just earlier today that she was missing, I doubt that's the case. I mean, unless they... Anyway. She doesn't seem to be at home.
Mm-hmm.
And so we are nearing our end of searching the school perimeter and the cathedral. So tonight we'll be doing a sweep through the town, seeing if we find anything, any traces, any evidence of the sort. We've got locate person. We've got arcane eyes floating about. We've got locate object. We got some descriptions of how she was last seen, and using those to try and pinpoint.
Can you share how she was last seen with us?
Yeah, I
Actually,
don't
we've
think we
not
ever
heard
found that out.
Well, the last reported case of her, most are from last night. However, one second.
One second.
1 sec.
Checking my notes real quick.
I picture him flipping through a little notebook like a little police officer.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like
A
it's
little
like
fucking
he can't
Rolodex.
the finger. He keeps having to lick his finger to get the page to turn. He's like, God, fucking, God, you can eat the lunch lady putty. God, fucking.
Yes, one of our freshman students, a Miss Jewel Inez, spotted her just this morning, early at the crack of dawn. She was, Miss Inez was up doing some early morning training, a paladin student, hard at work. And she said that she saw Ane dressed in her school uniform like normal. And she just saw her walking by in the halls. And that is, at least to this point, the last confirmed sighting of her. So, we were searching for clothing items, her school, her school pen, anything of the sort. We've got Miss Felder is doing her divination thing, trying to scry and use all of her mystic methods to search for her. But so far, nothing's coming up.
Do you mind letting us know which hall was it? Like, which wing? Was it the same wing that Bias was on?
Oh, let's see. And he pulls out a book. He says, no, quite the opposite, actually. Ms. Pius was last seen in the East Wing, and Miss Ane was last seen closest to the West Wing, in between the main hall and the West Wing, also coming from the dormitories, of course. Miss Inez saw her walking through a breezeway while she was out in the training field doing her practice.
All right. Well, thank you for that information. We'll
course.
try to see if we can find anything more about that. But we wanted to let you know we found some curious things that we're not really sure to make sense of.
Well, perhaps I can shed some light, eh?
Eh.
That would be
Oh, I
funny if you
get
were
it.
one of
I
my
get it.
students. Hey,
No,
you
I
got it?
get it. I learned more about you through our investigation. But yeah, I just wanted to say, a little slight jab. So we think there might be a location underneath the school, um, that's underground. Um,
Yeah, it's that old what was it? Hold some security measure, yes.
yeah,
The one that Christoph was working on.
yeah. We
Yes, I remember Mr. Falk. Good
we
folk.
know. We know you guys have sealed it off completely, which I think is a good thing because yeah, I don't think you guys need it currently. No war or anything like that.
No war, right? If it gets
But
that bad again, we've got transmutation wizards, we can just unearth it again.
but we Ivanov can go into more detail about it, but we tried to access down there because we found some magic traces leading there, pretty much,
Oh,
and we couldn't get down there, no matter what.
I tried my best with quite a few dimension doors. First few attempts, I've just felt solid earth, so I maybe thought might have been a wash, but I tried specifically at 300 feet. And as soon as I felt something shift, I felt like I could have gone in there, but some sort of obdurative block prevented me from entry.
Was
If
there
I
any
recall
wards put
correctly,
down there?
that's-
Go ahead, sorry.
If I recall correctly, that's roughly where the hold is, but well, before we sealed it off, we went down just to see if there was anything down there worth preserving, right? Any historical such and so. And we found some old tomes and relics, and we brought them up to preserve them and archive them properly. But other than that, it was quite empty. Uh, so, but we were able to enter it just fine. I mean, unless it's something to do with permission, but like we have a ward going up to the bishop's quarters, as you know. Uh, unless it's something of the sort, but if you're up here, that means you got through the ward leading up here, so fascinating.
Yeah, we weren't really sure what to make of it. As from what we were told, a lot of it just happened to collapse, but that specifically, if it were to collapse there wouldn't really be any need for an obdurative block.
Right. I should, just to clarify, the hold itself was quite intact. The path leading down to the hold is what collapsed.
Gotcha.
They built them to last back then, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And if
And
that's the case,
for a
then
hold, you'd want it to not collapse.
Yeah, for sure.
You'd want it to hold. Yeah.
Hey,
Please stop.
Yeah.
Adam,
Don't
stop
do that.
talking to Adam this way.
So this is why he's the most hated. Anyway.
not because he's a racist, it's because he likes puns.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
I want to go out of character for a bit and talk to everyone because I feel like if we bring up the teleportation circles, do we want to bring it up like we know it is a possibility, or we are just messing around with the idea of how people could get in and out of there?
I think we're just playing with the idea.
Maybe just a follow-up question of, has anyone been in there since the collapse? Maybe just asking him that real quick.
Actually, that's not a bad
I mean,
thing. And
he
then
just
Ivanov,
said-
you can do your detect thoughts.
Well, he just said
Did
that. He just
Didn't he just say that after, whenever it like opened up, they went down there and took a look around
and
and
got
then
the tomes.
yeah.
Yeah, but after it was opened up, but they didn't seal it yet. So like ever since it's been sealed, has anyone been down
Well,
there?
it would be while they were working on sealing it that the circle would have been put up. After it's sealed, how would anyone get down there? It's sealed.
Hold on.
Teleportation.
Oh,
Matt,
like using like teleportation spell? rather
Yeah,
than the
just teleportation or
circle?
dimension door. They can get down there.
Okay.
what did we learn before we came to Masar? Like, what was it? Was it sealed or collapsed? Like, what?
It was collapsed with the earthquake. They were rebuilding it up, but then they found out they didn't need to have a need for it. Then they just fully sealed it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But before they sealed it off, Monsieur and some people went in there and looked at some anything to see if they could scavenge.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Which, I mean, we could also add. Well, I don't know. I don't think it'd give us any information we asked.
Did we already ask him if, like, anyone else has been there, like, since? Like, even at the entrance?
No. Because I'm trying to hit him with a question that would make him think focus on something about possibly, so Ivanov can detect thoughts. And I'm trying to like think of something that would be good.
I get you.
Why'd you kidnap her?
I
Eyes
probably
uncooked.
would go ahead and ask that. Not what he just said.
No!
I probably would go ahead and ask, like, I know you said, like, one of the last times you were in the hold was to get the tomes back, but has anyone been back to the entrance at the very least?
Are you asking that?
Yeah.
To Monsieur? Okay. He says, well, plenty of people have been to the entrance. It's attached to the old, where the renovation was, which is part of the wing. I walk by there quite often.
Which wing?
It's in between the north and east wing, closer to the north.
Northeast. Got it.
Northeast.
So
yeah, many
forgive
people
me.
walk by.
I'm not very familiar, so forgive me on that.
Visitor, of course. There was another part to your question. What was it?
I wanted to ask because with all the information we found out or anything like that, we don't really have anything leading. Do you have a possible person you suspect? Or a group of people you think would be behind this?
Is this what you want me to do this on?
I think this would be a good time to hit him with it, even if he doesn't share.
Yeah.
Because we're going to find out who he wants to go eat down or who he
Yeah.
actually thinks.
I will then, upon him beginning to think of that, I will hit him with the subtle spell Detect Thoughts.
Okay. What is it?
Who is the villain? Let me look it up.
Oh. Says he looks around to make sure no one's like within earshot of your conversation. Says, well, I have some theories. Of course, nothing concrete. There is currently we are trying to decipher, because clearly it was someone within the school or the church, given that they committed 2 abductions within our walls. As for who, well, I would generally be curious about any of the new professors, just people I have not gotten to know or have known for years. Uh, for prime suspects, I would narrow it down to 3 for myself with the current knowledge that I have. I would put it between Anne Redden, Elise Calder, and, though I do hate to say it, and he looks around again, Deacon Gala Nolan has exhibited some strange behavior in the past that could be pertinent to our investigation.
Are you talking about the disappearances? Where they're no longer
Or-
here?
Yes, that's, we provide plenty of off time to our people, but given the extenuating circumstances, we have to question everything. And frankly, people disappearing roughly each month, and her going missing roughly each month, it's circumstantial, but it could be a lead.
All the people he mentioned, are they a different race other than human?
Anne is an elf, but Elise and Gala are both human.
Okay.
But I've been wanting to talk to Nolan for a while because they do keep popping up.
The thing about Nolan is, I remember Lorenzo whispering to him, saying that they're framing Anne.
Mm-hmm.
So, think Nolan.
Remember who Elise Calder is? I know we've talked to them. I just don't.
You have not talked to her.
We have not.
Elise
I
Calder
don't
is a
necromancy.
necromancy. Yeah.
Demon.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
it's a necromancer.
Yeah.
To her.
Y'all think Nolan's just a red herring?
I think we gotta
Nolan.
talk to him. I was like, I have on a big old sticky note, must talk to Nolan in really big letters. Cause we
Nice.
literally she just keeps popping up. They just keep being like, oh.
Moss is literally 95% post-it note right now. We gotta go.
Well, not yet.
Moss.
That's
I
for
gotta clear this.
Moss.
I gotta do this first.
Moss with post-it notes. Just
So, real quick, anything on that detect thoughts?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, this motherfucker's blocking it.
Oh boy.
do you want somebody digging around in your mind palace?
It's
Huh?
not
Yeah.
a natural 20, but that is above 30.
Oh shit.
He can't fucking read. All he hears is elevator music.
The detect thoughts bounces off of his head.
How suspect.
You recognize that it is a warding spell of some sort.
Really? Abjuration, you say? Son of a bitch!
You say that out loud. We all hear it in message. We hear "son of a bitch" just
If
in
you
our
did that,
own
I'm hitting
mind.
him.
No, I'm not gonna do that out loud. Avanoth doesn't get that reckless until he actually fights.
I'll take on this
No, I
whole
mean, like-
fucking school.
I mean, like if you.
I'm
if
just
you
imagining
message
what
that-
happens. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
If you message that, I feel like Drag would be like,
No,
Uh,
I'm gonna
sorry.
keep it quiet right now.
sorry. Here.
I imagine the scene if Ivanov didn't keep it. He was like, "Ah, damn, you reflected back." Drag's like, "Oh, really?"
I
On
wonder
a
what could get in your
See
mind.
if he'll reflect this.
What were you gonna say?
passing a 30,
Mhm.
you recognize that the spell that blocked you is a mind blank.
Oh!
Is there anyone
Oh,
around us
no.
currently?
On a 30,
No. Mhm.
you would be aware that mind blank lasts for 24 hours.
Mhm.
Until the
And on
spell
a
ends,
30,
one
you
willing
would
creature
explain
you
what mind
touch
blank
is
means?
immune to psychic damage, any effect that would sense its emotions or read its thoughts, divination spells, and the charmed condition.
100% that would block any and
This
all
spell
mind
even
reading.
foils wish spells or effects similar power used to affect the target's mind or gain information about the target.
Can I? One more question.
Well,
Since I got above 30, I need to know: is this mind blank from divination, from divine origin, or is it from arcane origin?
Please, shareholders.
It's completely your decision, but it was.
God damn it, Jack.
If you want the specific number, it was a 32.
Oh, Jack, I got cranberry juice in my nose.
Sorry, Piper.
Oh.
I cannot share that information with you.
He's not at liberty to say. Kill him.
darn shame.
We do know someone in contact with Messire does not want anyone to know his thoughts.
Yep, that'd at least give us a very big piece of information.
Either that or he mind blanked himself.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a light cleric. Can light clerics do that?
He gave himself Boyd Fouise.
I don't know. I'll have to look that
They
up.
literally, they because you said us well that they couldn't tell that you did that to them earlier, right?
Mhm.
Like they were not able to detect it. Okay.
So here's the thing. I casted. They wouldn't be able to tell I'm reading their mind in the first place. However, if I were to cast it straight out, they'd know I'd be casting a spell. So,
But you didn't.
There is no physical way.
He used
there is
his
no.
last meta magic
there is-
to cast Subtle Spell, yeah.
Yes.
Ew.
There is no physical way someone could have cast Mind Blank as a reaction or a prepared action.
Yeah.
No.
So,
No, I meant like as a they were like, I felt him touch my brain,
No,
so
they
I'm
would-
gonna
they would
go
not
over
be-
here and go. "Bah."
they would not.
It,
No,
it is
they're
an
not able
an
to.
action casting time.
Mhm. Yeah, they would. There is no way.
Yeah, but it's been like in 30 minutes or something since we talked to them. Like they could have plop plop plop.
I mean, technically,
That's what I'm
yes,
saying.
but I don't. There's no way they would have been like, he casted detect thoughts on me. I'm gonna go protect the dude. This was set
Okay.
up long in advance.
This was set up a full
But not that
24 hours
long.
in advance.
No, because it lasts 24 hours.
Yes.
At maximum 24 hours ago.
That's why I'm saying it could have been cast at the morning. It could have been cast last night. It could just been. It could have been cast the moment that fucking Anai was kidnapped. Anai was kidnapped.
Basically, they very well could have been so paranoid to think that someone's got to be able to read minds in this fucking group, and it would probably be Carl Sefney. I don't think they would have done that. But yeah, that gives me information, and I am going to pocket that.
Yeah. Do you share with us, or are you holding that one
No,
information back?
I'm gonna
Cool.
hide that until we move away.
My thing is, it's just like, and we also. My mind went blank. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
God, that would be so
I'm
funny.
kidding.
Literally, like doing fucking what people think the Illuminati does, and just like planting hints for the awakened mind to figure out.
He's like, wait a minute, guys.
Oh, it's so good.
Um,
I love that, by the way. That is amazing that it was a mind blank on this.
Which
uh,
you would also
As
know
somebody who knows
is
absolutely nothing
extremely
about.
powerful
It
abjurative
is an
magic.
8th level spell that only bards and wizards can cast. And this is metagame knowledge. I'm not saying Ivanoth would know that, but
I'm not gonna rule out clerics at all. Still,
there's always a chance they can learn it in some other way.
yeah.
Or someone cast it through like a scroll. He could have cast it through a scroll, and it would still last
Scroll,
24 hours.
Bards can learn it.
So
I
unfortunately,
think there's a feat that lets you do that.
Unfortunately, Matt not saying whether it's divine and arcane in origin is our big problem.
Can't tell
It'd be
you.
like
I know.
Should have rolled a
Pretty please.
33.
Yeah, you should. Somebody
No.
help him out. Give him advantage.
It would no. I would have to hit a nat 20. I rolled a 19 on the dice.
I have never
I don't
heard
know if
about-
I would have even given you that on an ad 20.
You don't have to.
I know literally nothing about the Illuminati thing. So when you guys said, yeah, like what the Illuminati think people are doing, I immediately started Googling what do the Illuminati do? Because
It's like
Yep.
people who believe in the Illuminati being like, "Oh, the dollar bill has this has the all-seeing eye on it, and
Yeah.
and e pluribus unum. If you rearrange the letters, it's a message. They're flaunting it." Like, no, that's not how
No.
secret groups and conspirators do it. You fucking moron.
the only thing I know about the Illuminati is what I've learned on Legend of Evantress. So I don't know what any. Like, I thought you were just about to start saying shit like, you believe in the moon? Like,
Idiot.
idiot.
I'm actually very interested that Adam said Gala Nolan is a prime suspect, because I thought Gala, Nolan, Lorenzo, and Adam were in cahoots. So that's what I thought originally.
At the very least, you know that Gala and Lorenzo are friends, but that'd probably be the extent of what you have confirmed, at least.
Right. Did we already bring up the teleportation information in him? I don't think we have.
No.
But
Just
we're gonna
asking
bring.
about the-
Outside of
Yeah.
me trying to dimension door my way into a fucking tunnel.
Yeah, but we're not sure what's currently down in the tunnel. We're just trying to currently like hypothesize some stuff from it. Like, how could people get down there and stuff?
Yeah.
If there's
So.
abjurative magic to completely prevent it.
Yeah. But if we find more concrete stuff, because right now we're doing hearsay. We've been talking to the Master of Circles, talking to him decent bits, and trying to see if maybe he knew anything, and we're not sure. We think we're grasping at straws.
Oh, well, I can hardly blame you. We're, frankly, not far from doing the same at the moment. But if you believe that it's feasibly that a teleportation circle was set up down there, it would have had to have been done in a very small window of time.
And that's why we're not sure if it is a thing. We're just trying to wrap our brains around it.
Exhaust all possibilities.
It's all the possibilities.
If you're
Sir, we're shooting our shot here.
We're shooting our shot, man.
want to know about the restoration effort where we repaired and sealed, I led that restoration effort. I coordinated, I should say. So I could answer some
We were
questions
actually,
quite well.
I know y'all are squinting
did
at
know.
that. We were actually told that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But now's your chance to ask him about it properly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you have any hiccups during it? I know Christoph was working there on it, and they disappeared. But like, did you have any other possible injuries? Any not disappearances, but like casualties? Not death, but any injuries?
I can't say I'm an expert on construction, but Mr. Falk not included. I would say we had the, rough as it may sound, standard number of injuries. Nothing major, mind you. Someone cast some mold earth without looking. Someone drops a stone on someone's foot. Things like that.
Classic.
Classic.
The classic prank.
Yeah, Emmy does say this at the somebody dropped a stone on a foot, and he's like, classic.
But in terms of strange happenings, at least as far as I can see, there's nothing particularly of note.
Mhm.
I'd like to ask, how many people were on your team?
Well, including myself, I believe we were a 24-man team.
How many are alive today?
Hopefully 24.
Were any of the people you suspected on that team, or were they all just newcomers?
Or were they all just separate carpenters?
Most of them were separate carpenters, stonemason, woodworkers, the sort. Some architects, just to make sure we were following the schematics properly. Other than myself, the only other mage or academician involved was Miss Mariel Cara, the transmutation professor. Of course, people helped here and there. Miss Darum, our druid academician, offered some assistance in moving particularly large chunks of earth while we were sealing away everything and clearing out rubble and whatnot. Also, she grew out that lovely flower bed over where we sealed the entrance.
It was a very lovely flower bed, I will say.
Well, she's good with her hands. And her nature magic. Don't take it like that.
Emmy,
I was
absolutely.
looking at everyone like, y'all heard that, right?
Yeah, did you? I did the recoil like.
Good with
Yeah,
her somatic hands.
Just
No,
say green thumb.
Emmy
Drac-
absolutely did that face. She's very good with her hands. What do you mean?
Drac is like, what? What do you mean?
Drag is like,
Good fighter.
Drag is like, what?
Guys,
Like-
guys, why are you making that
Yes.
face?
She
She's
has
quite
hands
proficient
magic.
at druidic magic.
Oh, sorry.
Ivan off in the back of his head's like, ew, druid magic.
Damn.
Specifically hating Lindsay.
Hey, you be nice.
I was like, where'd that beef come from? Right.
Oh, right.
I guess like we're gonna go ahead and get some blueprints from the Scribe Academy in here soon, just so we can get possibly a layout of that underground. See if maybe there's any other entrances. Because again, we're not really sure if there could be a teleportation circle or anything down there. So we're gonna try to see if maybe there's another way someone may have got away an entrance inside.
I think that's a safe assumption. If you couldn't find another entrance, that would be a big help if this is a place of interest. And of course, I'll ask around, see if any of our mages may know anything or mayhap have a clever solution on how to get down there. Happen to be in a lovely place for people with bright minds for magic.
True that?
True. Well, do we have anything else to share? I don't think so. We've kind of just been trying to familiarize ourselves with everyone here.
Do we want to bring up anything we found in the 2 dorm rooms?
We didn't bring that up before.
Okay.
I don't think we should.
Okay.
Everything else we have is kind of doesn't really is all hearsay, and we want to make sure if we send you something, it's something very concrete.
Well, I appreciate that, but also, feel free to ask out. We're all part of the same investigation. I can, if you need an expert or some advice about the city or the cathedral or the academy, let me know and I can hook you up with the right person, eh?
Thank you so much, sir. Father. Sorry.
You do
Dad?
the same if you need help.
We're only ascending away.
Hey,
Alright.
It's quite charismatic to be in the clergy, don't you think? Emmy says that to Ivanov.
Oh,
to be
Yeah,
fair, both Adam and Abram are both very charismatic, it's just in very different ways.
Adam actually likes talking. Abram is just very well versed and knows who he is.
Yeah.
Comes with the position.
Adam is the southern pastor,
Mhm.
and Abram is the shrewd politician, as it were.
Yeah.
Oh,
Abram's the guy that you would like. Oh, sorry.
no, you go ahead. I was gonna bring something back into D&D, but you go ahead.
It was just stupid. Abram is the guy that people want to hear talk, and Adam is the guy who
likes
likes
talking.
to talk. Yeah, for
Very
sure.
accurate.
Honestly, kinda.
Also, wanted to bring up, Father. We actually recently met the Archbishop.
Oh,
And yeah, and just wanted to say, very, very well versed person. It was very nice to meet them. I can see why they're the head of everything. And I want to do an insight check to see if he is currently being like a little bitter that I'm praising the Archbishop.
sure, go for it.
Because I want to fully confirm the whole thing of trying to get rid of.
Mind blank can't block insight checks.
It is a
I know.
It is
I
a
know.
it is a 15.
15.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh yes, if you want information or just a nice quick chat or a deep philosophical discussion about eternity and whatnot, then there is hardly a better person on this planet, dare I say, that is better to talk to than the Archbishop Abram Sabriza." As he says that, you read that he is speaking in nothing but respect for the Archbishop.
Mhm.
And his face doesn't counter that. it seems like if there is a power play involved, it would more just be like effectively securing himself as a successor, right?
Gotcha.
Rather than trying to usurp effectively.
Okay, cool. All right. I don't have anything else to say, so.
Is there anything else we want to cover while we stay here? Oh, excuse me. You got anything, Drake?
I
You can hit him
mean,
with a good old question. Why'd you kidnap her? Always works.
I thought about it.
Always works.
No, I to be honest, not anything I'm willing to share with him.
Okay.
And out of character, we did kind of relay all the information we gave to the Archbishop, right?
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause we didn't mention anything from the dorm rooms to the Archbishop. We did mention just the underground.
Yeah.
The
I think-
underground and the circles. Yeah.
I think the only thing I would impart to him, other than our hastefully goodbye, would be say hi to the sisters for us.
It's a line from Django Unchained. To you, sir, I say goodbye.
I would say
You know,
Adidas, but
I
I
would
would
say-
not want to see you again.
But yes, that means see you again, and since I do not want to see you again, I will instead say goodbye.
Bye.
Shake my hand.
Do you
All right.
really want me to shake your hand?
God, I fucking love that movie.
I insist.
Well, if you insist.
Jeez.
The movie's
I hate
so
that you guys are
good.
very clearly quoting the same movie, and all I'm doing is thinking about Hannah Montana and Princess and the Frog. That's all I'm doing.
Ooh. Hey, hey.
Because
Can't you shake an old
Far off.
sinner's hand?
Not far off, though.
Yes!
I think Hannah Montana's the first time I heard the have a good day. I said, have a good day, sir, and hang up. I think that's the first time I ever heard that was Hannah Montana, so it's really seared in my head. and then Princess and the Frog is
Oh,
clear.
yeah, I'll never...
Yeah, I do say I love these beignets.
It is a very good movie.
Yeah, that funnily enough, that is my mother's favorite movie. That is
It's
my mom's
Princess and the
favorite
Frog or
movie.
Django Unchained?
The Django Unchained.
Okay.
The Django.
My mother quotes that movie very often.
It is.
And
It's a good one.
exactly. Does anybody know why I can't freaking get a link to share on Hero Forge? I'm clicking it and it says no.
Did you use mobile last time?
Don't know.
Well, I clicked back on Willow's icon to change her outfit around and make her a little more cunty. And I went back in the link that I sent you and I'm trying to make another link and
But last time you sent the link, was it on mobile?
yeah.
Then I have no fucking idea.
What do I do?
Yeah, we can try to find it after the session.
Yeah.
Please do. I fuck up everything I touch.
Yeah.
All right, well, whenever you're at that convention, I'm gonna pay somebody to trip you.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Uh,
I'm gonna pay fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog to take a shit.
Go on the Cameo app and
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
just
Pay
put a
him-
caveat.
To say your whole birth certificate name and social security number while he's taking a shit.
you do not
Bro.
know my social security number, and I don't think you know my place of birth.
You're not only getting tripped, you're getting doxxed, man.
I encourage the cowardly dog.
All right,
Moving back to the set.
please, let's go, gang.
Then. Says, right. Well, I think you have a solid lead to follow, and do keep me up to date on your progress on that. And I will send some of my own mages to go and check around the area of that of those repairs, see if they can see any hoodwinkery going on down there.
Okay.
If he makes that noise, she like is breathing into Hopper, like trying to not laugh at hoodwinkery. As we say in the church.
I thought skullduggery was good, but damn, hoodwinkery is so funny.
You tell me this guy doesn't fuck? That's ridiculous.
Alright, so anyway.
In your investigation, you have not confirmed whether or not Adam is here Fox.
Well, we've not been asking the right question.
And I can't read this.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm sorry.
That's the key to it all.
I don't know if I want to know.
We walk around with a mug with like a profile portrait. And it's like, have you fucked this man?
Oh no.
Just, well, it is getting late, and I've got a long night ahead of me. So, if we are at a good stopping point, let's pick up this conversation again tomorrow, or whenever some new what's the fucking word?
Information?
Not what I was thinking of, but when some new information comes to light. Yeah, sure.
Revelations? Is that the word you're looking for?
No, but that is a good one.
Alrighty. Well then, we shall give you an update tomorrow. And if something does happen to come up, you'll be the first to know.
Excellent. And if any of my people find anything surrounding this old hold tonight, then I will let you know.
Thank you very much.
If we can also, we did get a promise from the Archbishop, but since I know you're heading the investigation, I would like it to. We've been seeing a lot of arcane eyes on us, and I know it's for protection and everything like that, but could we also get you a word that it wouldn't be focused on us? Because I feel like it's been kind of not feeling really welcomed here.
Okay, well, that's news to me.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
It's not going to mean shit. I know it isn't, but like I'm rolling
I
it.
like it. I got a phobia of that.
2.
2.
1!
Yeah.
He's going to kill me, isn't he? He's about to shoot my brains out.
He doesn't have a gun on him. He's about to hammer your brains out.
Amy has a phobia that she'll be in the bathroom and one will peek through the stall, crack in the stall.
Honestly, California, you're wondering why you ever even suspected this guy.
Oh God.
All right. I shake his hand.
No, he's being genuine. No lies detected.
Sure.
He knows nothing about these arcane eyes.
Sure.
Can Emmy roll one?
Wish you all a good night.
Once
that
again,
guy was very trustworthy.
tell the sisters we said hi.
I'll pass the message along. I'll go and meet up with them shortly.
I'm sure you will. And I walk off.
Let's just make out, Emmy says in her head.
Before we walk away, while we're walking away, since we're going to be scouting out, this is out of character, maybe in messaging and everything. Since we're going to be scouting out and everything, should one of us keep an eye on the teleportation circle in the bishop's place?
Well, who does the bishop like the most?
It would
Well,
probably be me.
as like the human-ish guy.
Yeah.
I mean, Ivanov, feasibly Emmy. I mean, Emmy has a great track record with being left alone in potentially hostile places.
Hey,
It has
so this
only
is part
worked
of the-
every not
This
time.
is part of the reason why Emmy says, "Man, I fuck all shit up, gang. God damn, boy, because it's because they do, because she fuck up everything, dog."
Everything has circumstances beyond your control. It's not your fault.
Emmy has shit the bed 3 for O.
To be fair,
I know the one who shouldn't be left alone in the bishop quarters.
Moss
Yeah.
goes,
No, you
I
You're
know
not
the one
pointing
who
it-
will
sure
attract
should
the
not be.
most attention.
that's true.
Yes.
Also, in Emmy's defense, I think it was mayhaps a lapse in judgment from the entire party to send a child in alone when you knew there was a child-eating hag on the other side of the door.
Why? Why would
I-
you guys do that?
I do want to preface this. This was the
Julia?
one session I wasn't here.
and I
Listen.
also need to preference that
Big brain Jack.
Emmy is very persuasive.
Yeah, I was about to say I there's no talking her out of it.
No, actually,
honestly, I
literally,
probably
it
would've
was
let her go.
actually Emmy's fault.
It was.
It's been a while since I watched that episode. Anyway. So yeah, are you guys leaving someone here?
Are we gonna
I
try
was about to
to do
say,
this?
If didn't go through.
I was about to say we can do it sneakily too. One of us can just hide out around here because I'm assuming we're inside a building, right? Is it like open? Is there like?
It's yeah, it's got like the sort of curved arch church kind of ceiling with the rafters running through it. I'll say if one of you is planning to stay the night, you would be getting at least one level of exhaustion.
And what is that supposed to tell us? Kelfor.
I mean,
Not
I
you,
could
man.
do
I
it.
know what you said. I'm looking at Kelfor's response.
I don't mind a level of exhaustion, if need be. I could go for it.
It would not be advisable for me to stay the night. I've used a lot of spells.
I think you don't stay the night, even though it makes sense for you to just be there in general. I can
the
sneak.
safest, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
This is a group vote, so
As
I'm
always,
thinking-
Emmy votes for herself.
No.
mad respect, honestly.
I'm
Let's
thinking
send her in.
I respect it, but no.
I'm leaning towards Kelfor because of the sneaky aspect.
I tend to also lead towards Kelfor.
But
Um,
I'm wondering if you need to stay the entire night, or if you stayed until, like, say, 1 or 2 in the morning, and then you got back around 4 or 5 in the morning. And I know that's just a couple of hours of sleep, but still.
I mean, a
Better
short
than
rest
nothing.
is still good for monks because I get everything back on a
Yeah.
short rest. So
Just because, like, they said Ine was walking out early in the morning, but probably not earlier than, like, 5 a.m. Like, you know?
mhm.
And so, like, you'd catch whoever was trying to go really late or really early. I feel like it's really unlikely that anyone's going anywhere in between those, like, you know, the, like, 1 to 2 to 4 to 5, you know, that kind of hour range.
There's also the other thing of like, if one of us is sneaking in here and we can hear people talk about some stuff that we're not supposed to hear is also a cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
If there are people.
I also think you need to be careful if you're going to stay not to use the teleporter to leave. You need
there
to
another way
walk
out?
out and walk in. Yeah, there's an entrance where you can walk in and out. It's just
There are
also loaded.
stairs. There's just a ward there,
Mhm.
which you have permission to pass through.
Okay.
Just because the teleporting circles is gonna... You don't want to trace that you
Yeah,
ate and left.
a ding for where I was. Okay, I can stay the night for a bit, and then see how it goes, and then everyone else can post up at their teleportation circles wherever they need
And
to
to
be.
cover you staying, we maybe walk to another destination. Just so, like, none of us have it categorized as teleporting out, because that's also suspicious if someone looks at the logs and sees all of us teleported out except for you.
Is there a place I can hide walking with the group, and like as we're walking by, just like shimmy through behind something else and like maybe climb up a wall?
Get his ass in a ceiling beam.
Yeah, if there are ceiling beams. If not, I understand.
There are ceiling beams, yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go to the darkest one, or actually, I'll just get into someone's shadow and just teleport up there.
Yeah.
That's true.
As long as I'm in a shadow, I can teleport. So.
Yeah.
Also, before you start your hide, at the moment we're pretty clear of everyone, I do message to everyone. He's unreadable. His mind is completely blank.
Well, I think it's just because he's trustworthy.
And here I thought I was the only one.
No, I mean someone's protecting him, or maybe he's protecting himself from any reading into his thoughts, into his mind, any surface level thoughts, but honestly, even trying to read his face is impossible.
Son of a bitch. I understand that it is probably a good idea to keep moving on to the next lead and everything like that, like person to talk to. I'm not gonna lie, as patient as I can be, I really want to go down to the entrance and see what we can do.
I mean, I think we can really casually go to the entrance now that we know where it is.
Yeah, being that it's
Dead people
in
pass
a
it every
pretty
day,
commonly, yeah, I agree. Being that it's commonly used and walked by, I don't think we would be sus to anyone except for the sisters.
Yeah, but we're gonna be suspicious if we do something or do nothing.
That's a good point.
We did.
Might
Might as well.
Oh, go ahead, guys. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, might as well be suspicious in the right place.
You guys would also want to probably get the blueprints or the layout of that underground passage from the scribe, and you guys can use that when you're looking around the entrance. See maybe
Alright.
how deep it is and everything.
That's true. So what do we think?
Do we want to have any eyes on Monsieur? Adam? Monsieur?
Yes. I know. It might be a good idea to at least watch him for the next few minutes now that we have talked with him.
I think it's too risky to straight up follow him.
I agree.
Following.
If anyone could do it, it's Kelfor.
I'm pretty stealthy, but that's about all I got for me.
I will also say, the fact that the spell cast on him was of an extremely high level, that neither he himself or whoever is protecting him is not a force to be reckoned with at the moment. So...
It might just be a scout out. I said it might just be a scout out night if we don't want to actually start incurring stuff like that.
All right. Let's just go ahead and start making things happen. I think we're already sus of Messire. We know that the mind blank, he has no reason to have it other than if he were to hide something.
I agree.
Maybe keeping an eye on him won't matter. I don't know. Getting those blueprints probably does matter for whatever we're going to do whenever we do get to the entrance or the hold. I know where Cyrus is, right?
You've been to his room.
I will go there. I'll get it, and I will meet you guys back there. I'll get the blueprints. You guys head to the entrance, see what you can find. I will be fine on my own.
And I'll stay here still.
I say keep an eye on him for maybe the next 30 minutes or until the sisters get there and see what they say.
I'll do. There's one thing I'm really good at is just following people.
All right. Well, stay quiet then.
Alrighty. Go team.
Emmy. Go team. I hope that was Urius that joined in on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ares is just in the back like,
I didn't get paid enough for this.
Group cheers now.
Yeah.
all right.
Let's
Okay.
mosey.
Break.
So, you all plan your events for tonight. Drac going get schematics, Kelfor following Messir, and the rest of you heading toward the renovation area. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Alright.
As night falls over Arteria.
We're all gonna die.
This place too fucking
Shut.
cold.
Can't argue with that.
Send us out, Matt.
That would have just been good ended there.
Well, that's that.